Fragile voice in a world of arms. Warships flow while cities shake. I push the throttle till the heavens break. I'm not a hero, I'm just the one, still chasing ghosts into the sun. An ace is only worth his name when he flies through death and flame. So sing for me when the cannons roar. Sing like peace is worth fighting for. I'll meet the storm, I'll take the lead. I'll be the shield the others need. Through the static, through the fire, I climb higher, I climb higher. With every lock and every strike, I gamble one more borrowed life. If my wings fall from the blue, let my final trail guide you. I'll become the morning light. If it ends this war tonight. Transforming steel, a pilot's prayer, missile smoke and neon air. I learned to fight, I learned to fall, I learned the sky could take it all. But past the battle line I see a dream that still belongs to me. A place where songs that live the gun and no one has to lose someone. I can hear them calling my name. Friends I lost inside the flame. They're flying with me side by side. Ghost formation in the night. Ghosts in the night. They fly side by side. Through the static, through the fire, I climb higher, I climb higher. If I disappear from view, no, I chose this path for you. Let the stars remember me, not for death but victory. I'll become the morning light if it ends this war tonight. If it ends this war tonight.
Here we go. Never a dull moment in this place. Lovely Academy City.
All right, and welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. How's it going? Holy cow. I'm gonna have to make one eventually. Or we need a what is up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're all doing amazing. Hopefully everyone is having an amazing Wednesday. So I've been gone for so long. I've been gone since last Thursday. Well, you know, streamed last Thursday and then I was gone. I was I was in Texas, and went to a BTS concert and scored tickets on night 2. So I went 2 nights. So yeah, I was busy this weekend. I was very busy this weekend. He does great with emotes. Sweet. I'll have to I'll talk to Ben because I've been doing a lot of my own recently, so but I gotta work on some stuff. I ran away. You guys all unsupervised. I ran away to go watch a K-pop band live 2 nights in a row. I was thoroughly exhausted. I got home Monday. I'm like, sweet. As I was just sitting in my chair, I was just like dozing off. I'm like, I'm going to bed for this shit. As soon as my head hit the pillow Monday night, I was out hard. Thank you, everyone. It's weird because I swore my stream my Twitch affiliation was the 8th. Really? Today's the day I started streaming? Weird. Interesting. That is August 18th, however many years ago. Hello, Danny. Anyways, real quickly, hi, Kura. Hi, Soul6. Hi, Han. Hi, Z. Hi, Danny. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing amazing. I do have some ramen next to me. I'm just been like letting it cool down because I'm like, I need to put something in my stomach. 2 years, 7 months, 25 days, 21 hours. Been almost 3 years for you, yeah. What's up, beer? Beer? I want ramen. I just cut a cup noodle. I'm like, I'll just do something quick and easy. Oh no, I've been streaming longer than 3 years, Danny. I've been streaming for, I guess it would have been August 2014. I think. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Oh, that sucks, Kurt. I'm sorry. No, August 2014. 2014. Maybe 2015. I don't remember. Yeah, it's been a while. You're retiring on YouTube. Yeah, I've been at this for a while. Didn't start making money for a few years. It's been 9 years since I've been an affiliate. Skip that song. Not because I don't like that song, because that's my outro song. Really? Yeah. 120 stream streak. Z, let's go. Graduating college. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Saturday morning cereal bowl, sugar rush power taking control, sitting too close to the screen again, watching spandex warriors.
Remember, 2014 was 12 years ago. I had graduated college in or did my 2-year course and ended it in 2012. Yeah, because I went back in about 2010. Yeah.
ordinary things. Red was brave.
What? Yeah. When I face streamed way back in the hey.
Look like fools.
Yeah, it apparently does.
Blackhead style, green showed up and changed my life for a while. Then came the loner in the midnight glow, bug-eyed mask and a belt that stole the show. One hand to the sky, one boot to the face.
Where are you squinting at, Danny? I'm old.
Space, cheap explosions, perfect sound, foam rocks flying all around. Tiny city, giant.
If I had stayed in high school, I would have graduated in 2004. I dropped out before that because I was just done.
Even destiny has to start. Metal bugs, dragon kings, motorcycles, cosmic rings. Every kid believes.
Then I went to college for a little bit, then the military, and then worked at college again and interned for a game company. And now we're here.
Respects choreography. Why do they announce every attack?
All while still
Because friendship needs branding.
trying to raise a kid.
Why does the bike explode through a wall?
Your cost would have been 07, yeah.
Doors are for civilians.
No, you cannot make grandpa jokes. Do not put that evil on me. My son is approaching the danger zone, and I need him to make it through all of next year and the year after that, preferably the year after that, without being dumb. Because we're ending that shit right here, right now.
Color-coded memory.
I just don't want my son having a kid. At the same age I had a kid. And at the same age my own had a kid. You know? So I'm just chowing down on this ramen real quick. And then we will get to the crime and other stuff. Cricket bat. Fuck. Yeah, I'm only by 5 years. Cricket bat. Oh jeez.
I came with thunder behind my eyes, a crown of storms and a broken sky. You rose where the black waves breathe, an old wrath waking underneath. The skyline bent, the sirens cried, steel and stone were cast aside. We crossed the earth like falling gods.
Yeah, see, we're all
Silence was
in our 30s.
became a word. Every roar
Well, some of us are in our 30s.
the world feared what
Some of us are older.
then let it tremble at our names. We were fighting through the city, running through buildings like they were nothing, turning towers into dust beneath our feet. You were my greatest enemy, the closest thing I had to a best friend. And
Yeah, well, your oldest is roughly a year and some months younger than my son, so yeah.
and there is sorrow when one dies, because the other stands alone inside the rain.
Yeah, she's close to Hero's birthday.
I hated the light within your chest, yet chased it more than all the rest. No throne, no crown, no conquered land could
I think they're like days apart,
final stand.
date-wise.
I could not break the pulse that made the heavens shake. We never needed words to know what all lay
I could be wrong. I'm bad with days. Even if I have a date in front of me, I'll still forget it. September 12th? I want to say it's the 12th. Yes, I've known him for 7 years. Oh my god. I've known him for almost 7 years. 7 years in September. And I celebrated his birthday for 6 of those 7 years because I met him after. And yes, I still don't remember his birthday, but I also don't remember a lot of people's birthdays. So I have family members. So I'm like, people will be like, oh yeah, it's so-and-so's birthday. I'm like, wait, it is? Oh shit. Okay, so hers is about 2 weeks now. So yeah, Libra gang. See, we're all learning so much about each other. Turn on my fan, but I think my outlet died. I don't have a good place to set my fan. That'll pull me off. Oh wait, actually I do. Hold on. Cam stream, maybe one day here soon. All right, yay! I've got air. Oh, I can breathe again. Eventually, but all right. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure on things. X doesn't like to live update. All right, cool. Anyways, yeah, I used to do face cam streams. When Hera and I met, I wasn't a VTuber. I still don't consider myself a full-on VTuber because I have no problems showing my face. So I enjoy being a VTuber because I can keep myself kind of safe. But anyways, yeah, we got some stuff going on. I have not gotten to do any reacts to AIs. I do still have it. I just haven't been able to do a lot. I haven't been doing AI reacts because my last stream was last Thursday, and then I went on my little vacation, and B, I'm like so behind on everything there. Yeah, I do want to watch it. I will be watching it soon-ish. Yeah, I do plan on getting back into doing them. I'm just like stockpiling a whole bunch, and then I'm just gonna go through and be like, okay, I know a lot of these are old. We're just going to start rapid firing some of these. So, because eventually I'm going to need to pull back on some of the body cam footage to get those pushed out. I feel okay with my body cam footage. I just need more. So, but yeah, we've got some stuff going on. So, we've got a Civil War general. We've got 150 officers hunting down a cop killer. We've got alligators. We've got animal welfare, and a badass cop. So, we're going to actually start off with this one. Hold on, let me get the recording. You're pre-regarded, nice. Yeah, there's lots of crime tonight. But yeah, speaking of crime, we're gonna actually watch something that's technically not crime, but it's kind of funny because it's Florida, and it's an actual thing that cops get called to. So everyone, this is Midwest Safety, and we're gonna be checking out Florida cops face off against an angry alligator. Them damn gators. Tell you what. I have waited for this gator one. Oh no. Well, let's just get into this one. This one's gonna be fun.
Yeah, cover them up.
I wonder if those are residents. If not, if that's a female cop. Another check on the list of why women shouldn't be cops.
Cover his face first.
That thing looks angry.
It's pissed. It's not happy. The problem is the wind is blowing him.
Yeah. Oh, he's hissing.
Do you have your patrol blanket? That big wool blanket?
Yeah.
Grab that.
Oh, there
Here,
is a
Jasmine,
female officer. Oh
throw
no.
this on my truck. These guys are wily.
I never caught one this big.
Once you're on him, he'll be fine. But you gotta go.
Once you get his face covered, it'll be easy. It'd be really easy if we can get a catch pole.
That's not fun. I want to see Kyle on this natural element. You gotta take your vest and your shirt off.
Oh my god. So I'm guessing Kyle, this officer here has wrangled a couple of alligators before, and they're just like, oh, dude, we want to see you do your job.
Throw me that stick.
Don't piss him off. We're about to.
He's already gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Fire out.
Yeah, wear them out.
You guys called? Oh no.
Oh no.
What is that?
It's a blanket.
The big wool one.
This is what they gave me. Joey, don't you do this for a living?
Yeah, it is. It does.
The wind's blowing.
I'm gonna go ahead and state if the department didn't give her a wool blanket, shame on them. Just saying, because like cops, like the wool blankets are for like hypothermia cases. They're really good for smothering out fires, stuff like that, like quick small fires, stuff like that. You shouldn't have a light blanket ever in a patrol car. Grab the wrong one, probably, because they should have a light one and a heavy wool one.
What you need me to do?
We're just trying to cover his head up, and then Kyle's gonna jump on him.
You want me to call SPC or no?
All right.
I don't know where the exact head is though.
Oh!
Right there.
Back off.
He tried to wrangle him.
I'm with you.
Just
Kyle.
couldn't get it.
I've always wanted to do this.
That tail is
Do we have to say yeehaw? I'm jacked up. I've never done this. I'm from New York. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
tape.
You have duct tape? You have duct tape?
We just have to tape that mouth. That's the thing.
Where
You just jump on like that, right?
where is the water
So-
at? Right out there?
There's no water here. The closest water is that, and I'm sure they don't want it there.
He might be.
He probably he went on this alligator went on a leisurely walk in the Florida Everglades. I see.
Over the threshold, we can call FWC and they'll come pick him up. It's got to be 5 foot. Perfect. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work.
Where do you want me, Kyle?
So what we're gonna do, when I go, basically everybody else just hold him down.
Okay, so he doesn't roll.
You want to grab the back of the head and I'll try to pin the mouth?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for my Florida man credentials.
He's getting pissed.
He knows I'm coming. He knows you're here too.
Rips the
This is what I
gloves.
live for.
I wonder if I can use the blanket to
Oh,
wrap his head.
I'm not
He's
surprised.
probably gonna thrash, no?
Do you want another blanket or no? Because Olivia might have one.
Yeah. Let's get another big, thick blanket. Let me try to get this edge underneath his jaw. Maybe we can get lucky here. Yeah, calm down. Nope.
Ooh, they growl like that?
Yeah.
Do they growl?
Yeah.
You don't want back in that corner, though, do you? Kyle, grab his tail.
He angry. He angry. He angry.
We have to call Fish and Wildlife?
We are fish and wildlife.
We are
Keep
fish
going
and
back. You
wildlife.
got no reason to go forward.
Kyle, grab that tail and just yeet him out of there.
Ooh, that might be a good spot.
Because then he can't turn on you, right?
Not
Yeah,
a
back him up.
happy
I'll
boy.
back up a little bit. Back him up.
The reason why I wanted the wool blanket is because it's heavier.
I don't
It'll
think you're
actually do
getting
what I'm trying to
the
get it to
wool.
do. This is so light, it just blows in the breeze.
Olivia was bringing hers too.
Oh, good toss. Good toss.
Hang on. He's in a bad spot.
That's not a good spot.
Go calm down.
I want to do that one time.
We need duct tape. What was that, medical tape?
Tape. You can use like Scotch tape damn near.
Oh, okay.
Gator's probably gonna
Bro,
knock
what do you
himself.
keep jumping for?
Just keep doing that. We'll get tired.
Nah, you gotta try and do everything you can to keep them alive. They're good for the ecosystem.
I need that heavier
If they
blanket.
if they had attacked
No,
someone
how many
and like
people got to
hurt
ask for a
someone,
wool blanket? It's
then
literally
yeah,
supposed to
they
be
would have
in
shot
your
him.
car.
That's what they gave us.
And you got a baton?
Oh, right here.
He is. That
Can we
hold on.
stop taking?
This officer right here is super. Oh no, there he is with the baton. He's like super excited. He's just looking for a snock. Yes, exactly. Oh, apparently that message got deleted by Marticom. Unless he meant for a
Some
snack.
pictures and get a
But
wool
hey,
blanket
you know
from
what?
somewhere, please. There we go.
All right, pull him out.
I figured you did that. Huh? Yeah, he's just looking for a snack. He just needs. He just want a midnight snack for a stroll.
Is there a wool blanket anywhere?
No, that's what they give us.
Hang on, we gotta pull the blanket down on the side. It's about to come up.
Yeah, well, if you have enough Scotch tape, it can, but you need a lot. You need a ton. Like 3
There's a bigger
rolls.
wool blanket that they used to give out. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's all they give out nowadays.
Let's try it again. His head's right here. Yep. Yep.
Oh, they don't even get. So they just confirmed that that big wool blanket that they used to give out, they don't give out anymore. They just give these small ones. No, you're good. You're good.
He can't bite you through the blanket, Kyle.
You're good, Mari. I get it.
He's getting tired.
Yeah.
I never done this before, but I'm jacked up.
Oh,
There you go.
that was a quick
There
turn.
we go.
All right, I'm gonna yank him out. You ready?
Yeah.
You gotta do it fast. Just do it fast.
He's gonna whip back. Grab the blanket.
He is not happy. This gator is not happy.
Yeah, he's loading up right now.
It's too much wind.
Here, do you want to get him out here?
Yeah.
I got him.
He's tired now.
Alright, that's good.
Right in the grass.
If you can,
Damn!
Almost got the cop.
throw that.
Shields is a little scared.
I'm not scared. I'm jacked up. If they were scared, I'd be scared. Now, if he chases me, I'm gonna be scared.
Hang it, chase you.
Oh no.
This blanket's too light. Yeah, I know. You're so big and bad.
Somebody to hand it to us when we're ready.
Yeah, this is a younger one.
Probably gonna whip one more time.
Nope.
Probably a few years old. He's like,
you
no,
stop?
my blanket.
I'm gonna get him off the blanket.
I got a heavier blanket. The residents gave it to us.
That's amazing.
They said we could keep it.
As long as it's heavier, yes, it's much heavier. There we go. That's a heavier blanket. That's not going on.
Finally got a good heavy blanket.
I'm so nervous.
I like, you gotta love, like, this is Florida man bullshit. And I love it because it's something that cops in Florida do have to deal with. Because unless it's like a big gator, and they even stated like it has to be over 5 feet long for them to have to get like wildlife control out there with the hook and lock with the grab hook essentially, which wraps around and like it doesn't hurt them, but it kind of tenses and you can kind of control them a lot easier. Because once they get bigger, they're very scary.
I can lift his
But he's
jaw
just a
again and
little
grab
guy.
it, so because when you have both the bottom and the top is when you have the most control.
When he grabs it, though, you've got to pin his body. I'm picking his tail up so he can't use his tail.
I'm jumping on him?
Do not get bit, please.
No, I don't.
We'll do that.
Okay.
I love that.
It's all right. You can't see still. We're good. We're good. We're good. No, we're good.
You could low-key wrap that around his jaw.
That's what I'm trying to do.
There you go. Now Kyle try to get it out.
Hang on. He's backing up.
Be careful.
There you go.
Damn, dude. Cooperate with me, my guy. He's getting tired. Hang on.
Just remember, alligators and crocodiles, which are the same in the same genome. They're not the same species. Crocodiles are completely different from alligators, but the one thing that is true on both of them is they have a lot of bite down strength, so their jaws are meant to clasp and have a lot of power behind it. They can't open their mouths very easily. Like, you have just enough pressure, you can keep a mouth closed. It's you, but the hard part is keeping the mouth, getting it to where the mouth can be closed, and you can do that. Because, yeah, they like to keep their mouths open, so if you get close, they just, and, well, there goes your arm. Yeah, about 200 plus pounds, yep.
His head. Oh, very good.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ripping very easily.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anyone have duct tape? Anyone have duct tape? Duct tape.
Well, we got him now. It's okay.
Oh, it's like coming right off though.
Don't make me move my hands. So you only need 15 pounds of pressure to close a gator's jaw.
That's it?
Yeah.
This guy's also about, what, 6 years old? They
Can
grow.
you stop taping my thumb? That's his nose right here. This is where he breathes.
Okay.
Gators grow about a foot every year that they're alive for the first 8 years, and then after that, they grow an inch or two a year. So
Oh,
the real
perfect.
big
You got
gators you see,
duct tape coming.
they're 40, 50, 60 years old. That's perfect.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like 6 years
Here.
old. He's just a little guy. He's just a baby.
We'll take pictures here in a minute.
Look at his eyeballs.
We'll
Just a
relocate him to
baby.
one
I know. How much do you want to do?
Keep going. Give me one more good rep. All right. Cool.
That was great, guys.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Even that small of a gator, like when it does its freaking death roll right there, it still has enough power to knock you out with its tail or with a headbutt. It can knock you out real easily. Like even though it's a young guy, he can still knock out one of these guys. But him's a tired boy. Him's is very
his
much a
mouth is
tired
closed.
boy.
He's done. He can
He's
thrash
like,
around
"Oh."
all he wants.
Drag him by his tail. We're gonna pull him right back here, and then we'll go to the cage.
Let's put the blanket back over his face. Calm him down.
Pick him up
If we
for-
need to tape his arms,
It's like we're handcuffing it.
You're not under arrest. You're just being detained.
Like his hand.
All the way underneath.
Like this.
Oh, okay.
The banter. The banter from these cops is great. You're not under arrest, you're just being detained. Saying that to a gator.
Oh my god, he is being handcuffed.
10:15 to the nearest lake.
Wait, he's sliding right here.
It's okay.
See? Is your knife?
Yeah.
Sorry to give it back to you like this. We tried to handcuff him.
For gator, he trespass.
Yeah, he's good now.
Pull his
Aw.
mouth, Shoni.
Yeah, somebody here's trying to put in for the egg. So
As the officers get ready to take a group picture, the gator realizes he's camera shy.
Dave down.
Damn near knocked the cop out. Damn near knocked the cop out there.
I got it.
Dave down.
The officers transport the gator to a nearby body of water and get ready to release him.
Once the tape's off, you're gonna get off. I'm gonna let go.
Go ahead and get off. We got him. All right, on the count of 3.
Hold on, I don't have anywhere to go.
You want to get over here with me? Let go.
Yeah, exactly. Racist gator.
Damn, nice on 3, bud.
Sorry. He was rolling, or he was freaking rolling. I want him to go in the water.
Tap his tail. Yeah, he's pissed.
There you go.
He's not very happy.
Right way.
Yeah, go on. Come on.
Come on, Bubba.
Come on. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He
Well,
realizes
this is
that
the
he's like,
nearest
oh,
body of water to where
water.
we found him. Keep going.
Evening, Hawk. How you doing?
Keep going.
There you
Yeah.
go. Bye, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice and healthy and gone. Scene secured.
The gator was charged with reptilian curiosity and subsequently sentenced to a safe, healthy life in the waters of Florida. See you later, alligator.
Now, I know somebody's watching this probably wondering where's FW.
Damn it, Midwest. That was a great one.
Fish and Wildlife generally considers an alligator a nuisance if it's at least 4 feet long and believed to pose a threat to people, pets, or property. This one was about 5.5 feet long, and he decided an apartment hallway was apparently a good place to be. From the way these officers are talking to each other, at least a couple of them sound pretty comfortable dealing with gators. Now, a catch pole would have made this a whole lot easier because it lets you secure the animal while keeping some distance, but they appear to not have one. So now it's blankets, teamwork, and a little bit of patience and hoping that this gator cooperates. Now, truthfully, I've actually filmed some of my parts for these videos in places where alligators are pretty common. And I can tell you straight up, after everything I've dealt with during my police career, I can tell you right now, I'd take a person in handcuffs over wrestling a gator any day.
That was great. Oh my god, I'm so glad that was one from Midwest. They did so well with that, and it's so good. That was so good. But yeah, everyone, again, remember that was Midwest safety, and Florida cops face off against an angry gator. He's just an angry little guy. That's all. It's an angry little guy. Ooh, night shifts. Night shifts always suck. I know, right? He was taking an enthusiastic walk through the woods. All right. We've got a lot of Midwest today because Midwest are monsters. They're approaching 5 million subs on YouTube. But they've got a team, so they're able to pump out like a video a day. You have to. It's a sovereign gator. He wasn't trespassing, he was gatoring. Oh my god, that's great. Come up here, sir. All right, everyone. So we got another one from Midwest Safety. 150 officers hunt down a sniping cop killer. Ooh. I'm presuming this doesn't have a dead body anywhere, so I think we're good. Where's the amphibious detective? Who knows? Who knows? Yep, exactly. All right. God, that's...
On February 23rd, 2026, officers, sheriff's deputies, and Missouri state troopers rushed to the scene of a shooting northwest of Branson, Missouri.
Reporting a deputy shot down the roadway. They'll be taking care of the county calls at this time. 102, that's clear. 563, 23.
Oh.
563, 10-4.
That's a dead body. No, I don't think he has undercars chasing him this time. Well, there's an officer, well, a dead officer now. Officer shot.
Nearby residents discovered the body of 30-year-old Deputy Sheriff Gabriel Ramirez, a U.S. Army veteran, who was murdered while conducting a traffic stop. While multiple law enforcement agencies fanned out and waited for more information, troopers gathered what in...
There you go, Kura. So... okay, I'm going to go on my little bit of a rant here. And people wonder why cops like approach vehicles so weirdly and like so aggressively sometimes. They don't know what's going on. And some of them, they might have just come from a high stress situation, domestic violence, you know, chase, you know, a really bad accident. So they're already high stress. And then when they approach you for like a simple traffic violation, simple traffic stop, and you start giving them attitude, and people are like, well, cops are just rude. Well, you don't know what they're doing half the time. They're on 12-hour shifts. They're stressed out constantly. And then you get shit like this where this is one, and then there's the, it was in Alabama, and it's used for training, where trooper pulls over car, walks up and goes, hey, license, registration. The guy goes, yeah, sure, and pulls out a gun and shoots the cop 19 times. So they don't know what they're walking into. They never do. They're hoping it's just say, oh, hi, officer, how can I help you? No, I pulled you over, probably because I was speeding. Yeah. License, registration, here you go, officer. Let me get you my insurance. Have a nice day. You as well. That's all they want. They want common courtesy. They come up acting like an asshole. Again, I always state this. They're acting like assholes. Brush it off. Just be calm. Do your thing. And if they're being that much of an asshole and, you know, paying you or arrest you or anything, don't fight them. Fight them in court. Be like, no, this officer clearly, you know, violated my constitutional rights because he had a sticker with us. You know, you make a case and you present it, and you do it right. But a lot of these officers, I would say 80% of the officers are just stressed out because they don't know what they're getting into. Yeah, in movies, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I've seen that one too. It wasn't like it's a weird like methane pipe bomb. So essentially, it can do some damage, but it needs to be next to something combustible. Pretty much when it pops off, it blows up and it's like chlorine. It can make you really sick and kill an officer because it's chlorine gas. I saw that one. He was fine, thankfully, but because it was like in the guy's truck, like under his seat, and cops like puts it up. He's like, hey, "What's it?" And then it went off. Guy had a lot of meth on him too.
Information they could on the identity of the killer.
Do I just stay right here?
Did you see anything?
I didn't. I just pulled up and I called 911. I saw him laying there.
And what did you see?
I mean, I just pulled in and he was laying here. There was nobody here.
I remember Cody
and
did
I
a
called
video on that one.
And the woman come running out with towels and stuff, but I think everything had...
Isringhausen. That is the officer's name of this camera. Is Isringhausen.
It already happened. He was already laying there.
And there was no other vehicles around? No. Sir, we got a lot of people down there looking. Is there anything you need specific from us?
No, I think our dispatch this should be good. I think our dispatch just got some more information out on a plate that he had just ran.
Okay. Well, okay. They have it. We'll. We got about 10 guys south of us here.
Yeah, the vehicle fled like less than 10 minutes ago, or about 10 minutes ago.
Suspect vehicle is a white 2001 Chevrolet pickup.
Said it was last seen southbound.
Yeah. That's the only information we got.
Oh, so he kind of did.
He has a whole team going to that address right now. This is the OIC for
okay.
Sound.
Well,
yeah.
I've seen that truck 100 times in Nixon.
We stopped that vehicle on the 21st of January, and there was a Richard Bird that was driving it. It was a Springview Place address in Reed Spring.
43-year-old Richard Bird was well known as a violent racist who previously attempted to murder an officer and was out on a $50,000 bond for unrelated charges.
Seen on flock camera a few minutes before the incident.
Oh my god, I really do want to see some British body cams, but I think theirs is a lot harder to get. Like, you don't have a Freedom of Information Act for theirs, not easily. I would love to see some of them, because they have some good ones, and then I just want to watch some of the ones that you're like, this is why no one takes you serious, Britain. Beans on toast.
It's a white Chevrolet truck. It's dirtier.
It's got like a rusted top.
Somewhat silver. Has a brown top on the top of the truck.
Yeah. So I would just break loose here and start hunting these side roads.
Okay.
To see if he's gone and
park somewhere.
Try to ditch it.
150 officers from local, state, and federal agencies, including the FBI and U.S. Marshals, patrolled the highways and...
Also said the ATF. I hope that guy doesn't have a dog, because that dog's dead. It's dead to rights. The ATF has no qualms about shooting someone's dog. And I know everyone makes jokes, and we always make those jokes, but there's more documented cases of the ATF shooting someone's dog. And it's a joke because it's true. It's a true fact. There are so many cases where the ATF break in, dog barking, they just shoot the dog. You're like, dog was barking because you broke into the house. And then they wonder why they get shot at. UK body cameras are going to be horrible. I bet you there's some really good ones, and then there's just a lot that you're going to be like, oh, these on toast. Yeah. Oh no, I know.
Of rural
They're
Missouri
usually
in a southerly
like
direction, focusing their attention on Highway 160. During the subsequent 9-hour manhunt, troopers found Richard's truck and worked with nearby residents to clear properties and houses. Eventually, a patrol aircraft spotted Richard in a densely wooded area, high up on a ridgeline, and armed with a rifle.
Hey, go to your right, Keep on going,
right in the back of that patrol unit, still hunkered down behind a tree. Shots fired.
Three deputies shot in the initial exchange. Oh, geez. This man has no qualms about shooting cops.
Blue, blue, blue! You know, the suspect's running southbound towards the power line side. Southbound towards the power line side. Hey, up here. Where's he at?
This is scary.
Watch the crossfire.
Maybe an officer hit. Well, one officer looks like he's not moving. The suspect ran to the south. Two officers to the south.
Shit.
Pointing the gun at you. To the south, stop.
I'm sorry, that's just scary. So the guy's got high ground. Definitely not a situation you want to be in. Even with all of our tech and everything, you don't want to go against someone that has high ground. If he's keeping his profile small, that makes it even worse because you have stable aim and you've got a smaller target to hit. Granted, that smaller target's kind of where all of the parts that make you human is. But and then you got cops that already been hit, and then you got one officer over the radio screaming in pain. That's just, you're like, that's adrenaline, that's panic, that's high emotions, and all you want to do is just, oh no, it might be funny. Yeah.
256, I have the medic with me. Where's the officer at?
We don't have eyes on him. We don't know where he's at.
There's one down in a power line cut just north of the patrol cars. 140, I've been hit in the leg, right leg.
What's up, Supernatural? Sorry, this off.
690, we do not have eyes on him.
He's got the rifle. He's moving back towards the original sighting at the patrol car in the circle drive.
Yeah.
The shot came from my east.
Like, you probably have like county people that kind of know the area, but if they're city or state patrol, because state patrol doesn't necessarily go into the county areas, they're just main highways specifically usually, and are like major support. And then you have marshals, FBI, you know, you have feds there that may or may not even know the area. They may be stationed there for their federal, for all their federal stuff, but they don't know that area specifically. So like, you probably have 150 officers, but probably what, maybe 20 know this area specifically, maybe at most. It's so hard to say.
I've been shot in the leg.
Do we have a Bearcat at the
How are you
command
doing,
post?
Supernatural? Hopefully you're doing well.
Original location is still in the power line cut.
So he's just right up that hill.
84 is transporting him to the roundabout. He's got a gunshot wound to the stomach. If you want to get up to the circle drive,
Oh, that's a stomach wound. Ooh, that's never good.
Yeah.
Kind of embedded himself into the base of a cedar tree, right?
Yeah, we watched that one not that long ago. Like, I think we watched that one last week. Yeah, it was Florida. It was him and Florida's highway patrol were chasing down one guy after he beat, like, it was a domestic violence with a weapon. They didn't find the weapon. I'm pretty sure the guy ditched the weapon at one point in time.
Now.
I don't know.
There's not a second.
Nice. Supernatural. Nice.
One deputy. Been two. I've been shot. This is 140
Yeah.
with Grayson County. I've been shot. You're drone over me. I've been shot in the leg. I'm in the field. 10-4,
So you got two deputies. One has a gut shot, which is scary because that could be very fatal. If they don't get help or like medical assistance pretty fucking quickly. Because you guys gotta remember your stomach is in your gut. And your stomach has an acid that is actually super corrosive and can damage your body very badly and kill you if it, because of how acidic it is. Our stomachs are very acidic. And then you have another deputy that's been shot in the leg, which still fucking sucks. And depending on where he is, that's scary. You're shot in the leg and you're like, I'm shot in the leg. Okay, I'm trying to get out, but you don't know where the shooter is, if they've moved, if they've got their eyes trained on you. Furthermore, you don't know if you're the bait for other officers trying to come in and rescue you and they just shoot. And he's even saying, like, he's trying to keep them calm here.
Don't over me. I've been shot in the leg. I'm in the field.
10-4, shot in the leg. Location. Can you give me any descriptions about where you're at or where you are from your patrol car?
Yeah. Yeah, toxic shock.
I can't get to my tourniquet.
Yeah.
EMS responding to the scene. We need him at the roundabout. We have one deputy that's been shot in the stomach that's being transported there. We have another one that's been shot in the leg in the field. We're still trying to get to him.
Do you have eyes on the suspect? We're going to try and...
He's got to be up here.
Springfield 206 Rio Can, the other deputy's location.
I just don't know where he is, Springfield, from where I'm at.
I don't see a fucking circle drive, but I see the power line cut. Okay. So this is the power line cut. It goes at a 45 across here and up that ridge right there.
Spotlighted me. I'm yelling blue, blue, blue.
Does 94...
So what they mean by power line cut, this is the one thing I guess we could talk about. Power line cut is pretty much where the power goes up to a certain point and then stops. And then picks up on another area or stops at a certain area. So there's essentially a dead zone where there is no power due to it's different counties, different districts, there's so many small little variables. So usually a power line cut means there's no power in that area, which also tends to be like really close to weird dead zones in cellular towers, stuff like that. So you don't have a lot of anything there. So it's a great place to just go hide. Not saying you should. That's not legal advice. Wound one and draw out the others. Yeah, that's a very typical sniper. You shoot someone, you wound them, and then you sit there and you just sit there. And as soon as someone walks out, you just shoot them. Shoot the next person that goes after that person. You just keep shooting them. Like fish in a barrel. It's scary. That's why it's like, if you're ever in sniper fire and someone gets shot, as much as it's like, I need to help that person, you go, nope, that's bait. They're bait for me to go out there and get just get my head blown smooth off. It's like you can't do anything except for hope you can get the person, get the sniper so you can get the person. Turkey shoot, yep.
MP have eyes on this guy?
Oh yeah, there's you have some very bleedy areas in the leg. Depending on where you shot on the leg, it might be like it sucks or it's like fuck.
I agree. Not until we have armor. He's got to be just right up in.
Leg shots are so like, you can shoot someone in the back of the calf, right, and miss a lot of like arteries, very bleedy points, and they'll be fine. You could also shoot someone in the calf and it hits the femur and shatters the femur and they just bleed out in minutes. You can shoot someone in the thick of the leg up in the thigh and just hit a grazing wound like on the outside and not hit anything, or you could hit an artery and they're dead pretty fucking quickly. So legs are weird. Yeah.
Can we get a drone to hover the guy?
The drone is apparently hovering the guy.
Yeah.
There's one drone there.
Somebody advised the suspect looks like he's in an ambush, trying to recover the deputy down. He was looking at the deputy, also ambush and waiting.
Do you have a shield?
I don't.
Problem here is so much crossfire. This is a little better, Mark, just because we're behind.
Suspect's moving again, pointing the long rifle.
Remember another thing. Vehicles are concealment, not cover. Unless you are specifically behind where the engine block is. Then it's more cover than the rest of the vehicle. Most vehicles, unless you're behind the engine block, they're concealment. They're just kind of concealing you so they can't get a good hit on you, but they can still shoot through the car. I mean, a 22 will go through a car door pretty easily. It won't go through fully, but it will go through one side and then stop here at the door, like the outside of the door here. Like, it won't go through fully sometimes it will. Let's do weird things. But anything over 22, which is pretty much everything, fucking 32 Super will blow through a door. Anything over 22 long rifle will go through a door. Will go through an entire vehicle easily, unless you hit like certain harder spots. And even then, the higher calibers, if it's since he's using a rifle, that's 5.56. That's ripping through this car. The engine block's the only thing that's going to keep you somewhat safe.
We think he's right in here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not going to stop a 7.62 though.
I've got 140 on the phone that's hit in the woods.
Where's yeah? Where's he at?
He's up the hill right here in a fence line. He said he went to the left of his car. He's right up here.
This guy needs f***ing killed. That's what the problem is.
We need to get this dude out.
Let's fucking do that. Yeah.
I know.
He's hit 4 times. Hand, little leg, right here.
He was pretty f***ed up.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
I thought there was 2.
Oh, the cop that got shot in the gut got shot 4 times. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hey, thanks, Hero.
We're gonna transport with your car. Yeah, hey, just get your car spun around so we can just load him in the passenger so I can go.
I think he's gonna pop out right freaking.
16, 150. Just information. Christian County Deputy 140 is crawling out of the woods.
Hey.
Yeah.
No.
The suspect is in a cedar thicket just north of the power line cut, about 75 yards.
Problem is, he's just gonna spray.
I don't do that.
There's noise.
Yeah, and he has all the fucking advantage.
Yeah, up on the hill.
He's pretty close to you. I think you can get the officer out of there now if he keeps crawling.
Come on, brother.
Deputy is still.
North Hollywood shootout.
He's going uphill now. He looks like maybe 20 yards from
I have
you.
not.
Just go up there with the
Oh,
fucking
I've
shield
never
and pick him
seen
up.
that.
Walking southbound in the power line cut. Southbound in the power line cut.
Is there a Green County deputy down
power
too?
line cut.
That's been shot?
Yeah.
Is Trooper aware of that?
I don't think so.
Hold on, we got 2 more.
We have 1.
206 Springfield.
Let that second ambulance know that they're going to be getting another officer. Apparently there's a Greene County deputy that's also been shot.
Do we have that deputy?
I do not know.
He's further down 248 from where I am.
Straight north. Straight north.
He's got the rifle up, walking right towards you now.
All right, they got him out. Josh,
Get him here. Here, right here.
Towards the
Right here.
roadway.
come on.
Nice, they got him out.
Lean your seat back.
Roll over, brother, roll over.
Hey, anybody check him?
Yeah, there you go. We're here.
Where you at? Where you hit? The holster, right?
Get all this crap off.
Pull him out.
Hey, let's get him loaded. Ambulance is
This
waiting
is Midwest
on us. Right
Safety.
here. We're going in this silver Durango.
Yeah, this is Midwest Safety. You guys can't see. Midwest Safety right there. Supernatural.
Go right here. Take his shit off. Get his vest off.
Yeah, get that gear off of him so he can fucking breathe.
You're good. Center.
We got your car right here. Ambulance is waiting on you.
Come on.
Right here.
We got you.
Stick around through. There you go. There you go. You're good. Stick around through.
Pop that though.
I've lost contact with him.
If it's shot right here.
Okay,
Where?
you're fine.
Right leg.
Hey, you got keepers.
You got a tourniquet?
Keepers.
I got tourniquet. Right here.
I couldn't get to my church. Whose side is this?
Well, Supernatural, really quickly, just so you know, and just because I know a little thing about a little thing. though Cody's been making jokes about it, but Midwest Safety, Code Blue Cam, I think Sergeant Pepper Spray. I think they're trying to get Frank Sloop as well out there. A couple of the body cam channels are going to be out at Range Day. I don't know when Range Day is, and even if I did know, I won't tell anyone because they try and keep that hush hush when it is until after the event, because it's so people don't come up and be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then there's a huge issue. They try and keep that like tight knit as much as possible. But they're all going to be there at Range Day, so Cody's going to have them all in one place. I mean, he would never do something like that. No, he's been making the jokes of "I'll have them all in one place." Like he's going to do something nefarious. He's not. It's just going to be cool to have them. So we might actually start seeing them. They might start doing something on Pepperbox. I think Code Blue Cam for sure is probably going to start going on Pepperbox. Since Cody and them are like really, really tight, so they might be doing something soon. But I think they gotta figure out numbers first.
That's his.
Yes. Donut operator Range Day.
9 Central.
Yeah. He's been talking about it for the last week, really, on his streams.
Let's get her, okay? Come on.
Squeeze me. Squeeze me.
Check his back. Roll him. Yep.
Just do a quick blood sweep.
Make sure he's not shot anywhere else.
Tourniquet ain't big enough.
Okay, let's just get him loaded in the car. Let's just get him in the car.
Did this officer fucking tourniquet himself after he got shot? Because if he did, I mean, he's a bigger boy, but fucking good on you, because that's not an easy thing. Because like when you tourniquet, you have to wrench it down hard to stop the bleeding, and it hurts. Like it's going to hurt because you're like wrenching down to cut off circulation a little bit, like not fully, but enough to slow the bleeding a lot. So it's going to hurt. So if he did it by himself, he's got balls.
I got legs. 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3, go.
Yeah, bark, nom, nom. We love the bark, nom, nom.
We're going feet first. Hold on, I'm stuck.
Can someone that doesn't have a rifle or hold my rifle?
Here. 1, 2.
Legs in. Legs in. Push his leg down, Josh.
It's gonna hurt.
Hooray for fur missile. We can hear a fur missile too.
Got that. Good. Go.
Yeah, life or death. Fuck it. If I don't wrench this down, I'm going to bleed out and die. Fuck that shit. Motherfucker. And honestly, I'd rather feel that pain of like getting lifted and put into a vehicle for my life to be saved than to be bleeding out in the middle of a field.
The Christian County deputy en route to the command post.
10-4. Do we know where the Green County deputy is?
The other unit is going to be at the Circle Drive, at the top of the Circle Drive.
Let's get it over here by this deputy's car.
Get the dogs in the field.
400 Springfield.
400.
See, I would love having a bark nom nom, having a fur missile go after this asshole would be really good. But I also would actually keep canines behind, because this guy's willing to shoot any officer. He's not going to think twice about shooting your dog. He's going to shoot that dog until it's dead, and then I'm going to be even more pissed. If that was my canine and he shot my canine, I'd be, no, where's this fucker? I don't care if he shoots me 7 times. I'm walking up there with my rifle, sticking it straight down his throat and pulling the trigger. I'd be walking up there like one arm limping. He'd be like, this motherfucker's a Terminator. Just shove it down his throat like, you shot my dog. Blah, blah, blah. I'd be that asshole. I don't care if I died at that point. I'm like, you killed my dog. No, you die. Daisy cut her tree line, seriously.
Who?
The suspect.
Do we know where the Greene County deputy is that's been shot?
Yes. If a police canine is shot or injured, it is, for all intents and purposes, by the letter and spirit of the law, it is assault or attempted murder of a police officer, or if they kill the dog, is murder of a peace officer. So dogs, police canine is treated in the same reverence as a police officer. So if you assault them, hurt them in any way, it is as if you were assaulting or hurting a normal police officer. So it is pretty much, if you kill a police dog, you pretty much signed your death warrant. Yeah, I would.
81 is a Circle Drive. There is a deputy laying down or an officer down. We need checked on.
Have him walk me into this officer.
That guy was like, all right, I'm going to go save this. Never mind, I'm not going to go anywhere.
Who shot?
I'm going to guess about less than 100 yards. Well, 624, we have a single shot fired. That's not still very much alive.
That pupper is ready for food.
He may have just possibly shot towards us. So we're blacked out. I don't know if he's shooting at us or the drone.
Yes, they are the goodest boys and girls.
Big thicket right under the power lines. Not very far from all markers.
Wait.
Not very far from all markers.
One of the cops has a fun gun. You hear that too. You hear the guy shooting, and then you just hear.
I don't know if
Just listen to this.
He's stationary. Find a big thicket right under the power lines. Not very far from all markers.
Oh, is that an MP? I wonder if that's it. Because I wonder if they have someone that's like SWAT team ready, but he was out on patrol that day. I wonder if one of the SWAT members has an MP5 or an MP7, because that sounds like a 9mm. That sounds like a 9mm. That sounds like an HK. That sounds like an MP5 or an MP7. What's up, bro? It's going well. How you doing? Tonight's forecast is with more. Yeah, it could be an MP5.
Shots fired. 10-4 copy. Shots fired.
Hey, it looks like the suspect is either laying down or possibly hit, but he is.
I would laugh if one of these guys has a P90 as a service weapon for SWAT. Because that is a high cyclic rate. That was fiery. That is like P90, MP5, MP7 cyclic rate. It's not a vector. Definitely is a vector. Because if it was a vector, it'd almost sound like someone was shooting the Gal Avenger out of an A10. Just
No longer standing.
Feeling a little tired. Oof. Call the A10. Danger close.
Get some light on it.
This here, burp.
Dog coming in. Dog coming
No
in.
more bad guy.
Don't go rushing them, boys.
Who's got a shield?
That'd be interesting to see. Hawk.
Those guys good?
Suspect is on the ground, but I think he's still moving.
Still moving.
Let's see it.
Wait, did they say? No, the suspect is down and still moving. Okay.
Hey, watch out. You got a shield. Shield.
How many shields? Can we get more?
I got one. Where's he at?
Hey, let's get some more.
Straight?
Right, straight up.
Okay.
He is aiming towards you.
At least the first missile. He might have been hit because that was
Keep a light on him.
Yeah, keep a light.
that was a high cyclic rate. There's a listen. You don't have to be accurate if your accuracy is by volume. Okay. You put enough rounds downrange, you're bound to hit your target. Okay.
He's prone.
Lights off.
Lights off. Lights off.
Watch your crossfire. There's officers to the west, east, and south.
Roll that Bearcat right up through the yard.
Have the rifle shouldered.
Can we get that Bearcat up here?
It's coming.
Really, he has the rifle shouldered. He's taking aim.
Here you go. Show us your hands!
P727.
Yes, exactly. Bullets are cheap, lives are not.
This is the world's smallest shield.
Yeah, when you're facing a gunman that has a rifle, at that point, yeah, you realize how small those ballistic shields they have, and they're not rated for rifles. They're rated for shotguns, specifically buckshot, and pistols. Like most pistol rounds, so like after 40, pretty much if you shoot a cop with 550 Action Express, what's out of a Desert Eagle, it can tear through those shields pretty easily. Not saying you should, saying they're not heavily ballistic rated.
Looks like he's aiming south towards the water patrol.
Exactly, Hawk. Just run him. Get the Bearcat. Just fucking run him over. Let him shoot. Let him waste his ammo. Let him get up and run.
Hey, was he hit by that first bomb?
Let him run. That way, if he runs and he's tired, when the Bearcat runs him over, he dies tired.
Ollie? I think so.
Oh, there's another one.
Where's that?
I don't see him.
Yeah, that's an MP5, MP7.
We have more shots fired. 10-4 copy, more shots fired.
3 times, yeah, I saw that one.
Open fire. He's prone out.
All units, check your fire. There are units or deputies up there rescuing the other officers. He is prone out. You're not hitting him. Where is the Bearcat?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think he's like 65, 70 yards. Like right through there. I saw an orange burst. Yeah, me too.
He's aiming the rifle southwest again. Aiming it southwest.
He's far to the left.
Directly north of my position in front of the trailer house.
Again, this is a high tense situation too, because everyone's like, we don't want to get shot. We've got men down. We want to take care of this asshole. Where the fuck is that Bearcat?
Yeah, we're fucking in front of the trailer house.
Hey, you see him? He's this way right now. He moved a little bit to the left. Brown, you gotta get down.
10-4. The drones should be on top of you.
You can drive through it if you have to.
He hasn't moved. He's kneeling down, looking south.
Hey, there's the Bearcat. Ooh. Just be safe as always, son. I know you're probably going to sleep well tonight, if it goes to the night. Wait.
Oh, it's right, it's right, it's right. They're high. They're going over high.
Damn, that's a lot of rounds fired. Sup, Zach? How you doing?
Yeah, they're high.
Let's go back. Let's come back here, because there's a lot going on. Wait. They just straight up said, just run him over. He's killed one deputy. He's shot and injured at least 2 more. One's probably critical. Just run him over. Just run him over. Yes, exactly.
Oh, it's right, it's right, it's right.
Just so many shots.
They're high. They're high. They're going over high. Yeah, they're high.
That's not over.
We ain't doing until that gets here. Shooting the bear,
Yep.
Affirmative, still in the same location. He's kind of hunched over. He hasn't moved since the last round of shots, but I would still approach him with armor.
Where is the damn armor? I don't know. They're coming in from the backside.
Watch crossfire. The armored vehicle is going right towards where the last shots were fired in the detached garage.
10-4. Bearcat's up in the power line.
All right, there's the pole. So that's where he's been this whole damn time.
About 15 yards in front of the Bearcat.
Run him over.
Just, yeah, run him over.
70, go ahead.
Even if he's dead, just run him over. Just for good measure. Double tap him.
Oh, well, you know.
Any officers on foot, hold off. They're dealing with the suspect.
Get that double tap there, my God.
That cop seriously just said that.
On foot, hold off. They're dealing with the suspect.
He says it right here. Get that double tap there, I guess. Sounds good, bro.
Tap there, my God.
Any officers on foot?
One shot fired from the area of the Bearcat.
2.
Is that blue shots or is that suspect shots? Blue shots.
10-4
Yeah.
copy, it's blue shot.
Any units walking up the cuts, hold position, hold position. We've got a crossfire. He's in between you and I. 797 Springfield, we have one down.
10-4, we have one down. One subject down.
Suspect down, weapon is secure.
Love you, Jim.
I know, right? Love you too.
According to the police report filed by the driver of the Bearcat, Richard Byrd was found to have suffered multiple gunshot wounds and was deceased. 2 deputies, Josh Wall and Austin McCall, were both wounded in the initial exchange of gunfire. Trooper Henderson noted in his report that due to the brave and valiant acts of Troopers Kenyon, Shickles, Chronister, and others, the lives of the wounded deputies were saved. Trooper Henderson was himself cited for bravery in a separate report. Tragically, 40-year-old Christian County Deputy Michael Highslope, a U.S. Army airborne veteran, was killed in that same exchange of gunfire.
Aww.
Christian County Sheriff Brad Cole spoke at a memorial honoring the fallen deputies.
I fought the good fight.
Probably.
I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness. Mike, Gabe, you finished this race. You've kept the faith. You have protected this county with every fiber of your being. And as your sheriff, I'm giving you your final orders. Go home to the Lord. Find your rest in green pastures. We'll take the watch from here. God bless you.
Christian County to 145. Christian County to 131. Rest easy, brothers. We have the watch.
That hurts. Oh. Oh. Make me cry at the end, guys. Yeah. Like, again, cops go through hell. At a cop's funeral, I will always take, if you ever get the unfortunate, chance, go to a cop's funeral, they are something else. They're rough. I have been to a couple, not buddies of mine, just officers my parents knew. So they're not easy. I can never go through. They're just rough because like these officers just lost not just like a coworker, but practically a brother. It's not an easy thing to go through. So, thanks Midwest. Make me fucking try not to cry. Oh, anyways, everyone, that was Midwest safety. I'm gonna try not to break down crying. I need a fucking after this one. That was Midwest safety. I'm so glad that POS is dead. I seriously am. Yeah, it's rough. Supernatural. They shouldn't be, but sometimes you get them. Sometimes you get that. There's a lot more, and I will always state this, there's a lot more break nowadays. And a lot of it comes from, I'm just going to say, a lot of it comes from soft judges and lack of training. There's a lot of officers that don't get trained well because they don't have the resources to be trained. So it doesn't make them as lethal. Listen, a dangerous cop is a safe cop because people aren't going to fuck with. If your officers are super well trained, they know how to deal with situations, know how to handle themselves in high stress situation, know how to disarm people, know how to take down suspects, and are very deadly, there are less deaths. And adversely, if your judges are willing to actually just sit there and go, I don't care if I get called racist or transphobe or whatever fucking new term someone wants to use, and hold people accountable for their actions and sit there and go, oh yeah, you we caught you, we see that you've assaulted multiple people, have pulled out a gun and are willing to shoot people and our deputies. Yeah, no, I'm not releasing you on a cash bond of $50,000. No, I'm releasing. You don't have a bond. You are not allowed to leave. You are stuck in prison till your trial date. Like, they need to, I don't care if it's a male or a female fucking judge, they need to have the fucking balls to sit there and go, I don't give a fuck what you look like. You do all these things and we caught you. You're going to the jail. You're sitting there till your trial, and a jury of your peers with the evidence is going to determine. I'm not letting you go until your peers deem you guilty or not guilty. And if your peers deem you not guilty because prosecution fails to get evidence to prove that, that's on the prosecution's side, or if on the defense being able to put that good of an argument. That's on the lawyers at that point. The judges cannot be soft. They need to be unbiased, but they cannot be soft. If you see you have a violent person in front of you, you can't sit there and go, yeah, but because he's black, we gotta let him. We gotta get 10% bond. Yeah, so we'll set it to 50,000. So 10% bond is $500. Or no, sorry, we'll set it to 5,000. That way, if 10% bond is $500, and go fuck out. It doesn't matter that you stabbed 15 people in the last 2 weeks. Because you're black, we gotta let. No, you cannot be fucked. Oh, you've stabbed 15 people in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, no, you're too dangerous to keep on the streets until your trial date. So you're staying in prison till your trial date. Oh, the last judge that let you bond out, was 4 weeks ago, and you stabbed 40 people before that, and they let you bond out, and next thing you know is you stabbed 15 more people. you're a menace to society, and yeah, no, you can rot in prison. Oh, and you miss court dates? Yeah, no, you can go into prison until your court date because now we know you're going to be there. Like they can't be soft. I'm sorry, you cannot be soft with criminals. If they show violent tendencies, you need to keep them until that trial date. If they look like people that won't show up, even if they don't look it, if they have habits and you can see that they don't show up to court dates, you keep them. You cannot be soft. We cannot be soft anymore because that's how dangerous people just get 71 fucking felonies and still kills an innocent person. And there's no, to me, it doesn't matter what their skin color. It doesn't matter if it's black on black, white on white, white on black, black on white. I don't give a fuck. Asian on black, black on Asian. I don't give a fuck the race or anything like that. If by looking at what they've done and you go, that's a violent person, it doesn't matter what they look like. I'm looking at that profile going, that's a violent person. No, you don't get to walk away. Sorry. I'm not looking at what your fucking skin color is or your ethnicity. I don't give a fuck about that. I care about what we have right in front of us. Yeah, if a murder is involved, you should never be held and have a bond. Or have a bond so high and say, no, you can't cash bond. Because after a certain point, you can't cash bond out. Because like cash bonds, you have to like be able to pay out so much. So a $2 million bond, that's $200,000. But if they're a rich person and there's murder involved, yeah, I'm not going, you don't get to bond out. So you have money. If it's a poor person, you can just put them at $2 million. There's no way they're going to get $200,000 unless they have a really rich friend. Then I'm going to look like a hypocrite. But again, that's, I don't know if judges can't be sued. I know like individual police officers can't be sued. That's their qualified immunity. So qualified immunity for a police officer means you cannot sue an officer directly. You have to sue the department if you're going to sue. So qualified immunity means officers can't individually be sued, but the department can be sued. And if it's like true in showcases, yeah, you're probably going to get paid. Judges, I don't know, but I think we need to be able to hold judges accountable for releasing fucking murderers and arsonists and PFs, because can't say that without getting banned on every platform apparently. Yeah, they need to. Weak judges need to be disbarred. Yeah, a lot of people think if you sue an officer, you're suing an officer. No, qualified immunity says you can't sue the officer, but you can sue the department. Again, fight them in court, not on the streets. Just saying. But yeah, when you have people like that are dangerous, you don't release them on a $50,000 bond. There was an attempted killing of a peace officer, and then you release them on a $50,000 bond, which led to 2 officers being killed and multiple others being injured. That judge should be held accountable. They should be disbarred and held accountable for the actions of that person. The person's dead, yeah, but you release him on a $50,000 bond. I didn't think they could get $5,000. They attempted to kill an officer. What made you think that they wouldn't try it again? Yeah, exactly. They should be held responsible for any crimes committed by those they let go as accessories to the fact. If that person is caught after the fact, the judge who released them should be counted as an accessory to the fact. Yeah, it's supernatural. It shouldn't be. So when you are a judge, you are to uphold the letter of the law. And again, there's the thing, and I'll put it this way: when I was in jury duty, the judge kept on specifically saying, "Did they prove without a reasonable doubt to hold up the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law?" Never think of the spirit of the law, because the spirit of the law is completely different than what people want it to be, not the letter. You're looking at the letter. You keep the letter of the law. You're upholding the letter of was pounded into my head. That is the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law. Again, does that kind of like, is that like back roads and like weird loopholes you can find because the letter of the law states this? Exactly. That's there. You have to deal with that. But how the law is written, what you're looking at, and what that person is being allegedly tried for, you have to look at the evidence and look at the letter of the law, the evidence, and go, this is yes, this is no. To the letter of the law, it states this. Did they break the letter of the law here? Yes. So did we, without a reasonable doubt, find this person guilty of this? Yes. Or did they do this? No. Per the letter of law, did they do this? Yes or no? No. Okay, then they are not guilty here. Okay. And then you move forward. That is what it is. And the judge I've actually, he's not soft. He doesn't let people out on bond. He is a person that he sees something, he looks at it, he looks at their history and goes, okay, cool, I'm holding them here, and then we're going to go from here. I'm only trying for them for this, not for the prior cases, because that is not allowed. I think he did that, and he was great. Even the guy lost his shit. He got pissed off when we found him guilty of violation of a protection order and violation, burglary in the second degree, as in he entered a home that he was not allowed to be in and stayed in that residence. Found him guilty on those two things. Burglary in the second degree is felony, by the way. And when we said we all agreed that he was guilty on that last one, he got up and smacked the water, and he was pissed off. Like, even the prosecution's looking at the defense attorney like, come over here. And they, like, because it's all women for the defense and the prosecution. And they brought the defense over. They're like, you just stay over here because he's angry. And then the cops grabbed him, cuffed him, and walked him out. And they looked at her like, are you okay? And then she looks at the pregnant prosecution and goes, are you okay? She's like, I'm fine. I expected something. If I wasn't fine, I'd be breaking down, but I'm fine. They're like, but certainly, like, the guy flipped out when we said, yeah, he's guilty of this. Granted, he hit that. I, like, damn near jumped out of my seat, like, ready for a fight. I'm like, let's go. I'm ready for this fight. I'm like, nope. Cops are already there. And when we were saying that, you could see, like, the officers walked up behind him, were ready for him to have an outburst, which is an extra charge he probably got added on to his sentencing. So, you know, a shot on principle for the me. Yeah. Some of them are just ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Fucking guilty. Execution at 9. Listen, I 100% believe that we should be bringing back public executions, public hangings, make it a fucking picnic day. Hey kids, you want to go see that PDF file get hung by his neck? Yeah. To sit there, put out out the nice little blanket, pull out the little basket, have a little sandwich, watch the guy hang, you know. Make it a family event. Have that day where everyone gets to go out and watch a couple of hangings. People will stop fucking doing stupid shit. Or at least getting caught, you know. Yeah. Used to execute horse thieves. So people didn't want to steal horses because they're like, well, I don't want to get fucking shot. So, yeah, there's a lot of just issues that we need to kind of break away from and just start getting back to like punishing people for main crimes and doing things and, you know, actually punishing people and holding people accountable. And then when you have felons, and then you have people like, when you have felons that do truly just stop and go, I hate this. I need to turn my life around. You have people like JD DeLay, who 57 felonies, man went to jail so many times for possession of meth, stuff like that. Finally had the wake-up call being in Florida, and he's like, listen, I'm going to turn myself around. I'm going to do this. I will turn myself around. And the judge literally looked and went, fine, I'm going to hold you to it. But the moment you fuck up, you're going to be buried under that jail. And JD's like, oh. And he turned his life around. He literally had the wake-up call and finally went, I need to stop being such a fuck up. Let me turn my life around. And it's turned his life around. And that judge, he's like, yeah, I have no doubt that judge said I was going to get buried under that jail. I have no doubt that judge was going to bury me under that jail. Exactly. Tribunal, like, you should not be in a position of power, and you have to make hard decisions. Listen, I get it. Bleeding hearts. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But I know if I was a judge, what are my facts? Oh, you done this. Okay. People are like, yeah, but you're a bleeding heart. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't look at something and go, you're a danger. You're a menace to society. You're a danger to society. If I let you out on bond, you're going to make bond and you're going to go out and do something stupid, and that you're going to kill someone. And that death is going to be on my conscience because I let you go. So I'm not going to take that risk. Simple as that. Yeah, exactly. They need to be. They 100% need to be. But give me a few minutes, guys. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I really need. So I'll be right back. We got distracted, so I'll be right back.
Run away.
I agree with that, dear. I do. Like, they should be. I know people don't like to hear this term run around, but I do agree with South Korea on this one that prison should be a labor camp. You're in prison, you are working, you are in a labor camp. Like, I don't think, you know, we malnourished, like, we don't do the Chinese version, which is like malnourishment, stuff like that. You get fed, you do stuff, but you are working for your food. You are working out there. You're doing stuff. You have days of rest where it's like, okay, now you can go out into the yard and do a workout session, play basketball, but 6 out of the 7 days a week, you are breaking down rocks, you're working in the kitchen, you are working from morning to night. You get a day of like rest, and that rest is maybe 4 hours. I will even say a full day, like 4 hours at max of like, hey, it's Sunday, you get to rest and relax, you get to go deal with sermon, go out, play a game of basketball, and everything. The rest of the time you are working, because you should not want to be in prison. Oh yeah, 100%. Caning, no electric chair, no lethal injection, firing squads for executions or hangings. Turn big rocks into little rocks. Yeah, it should be that way. You should not want to ever go back to prison. If you get caught for a crime, you should not want. You should be like, that fucking sucked. I don't want to ever go back. Simple as that. And if you can't be reformed, you shouldn't be around anymore. Simple as that. Just remove them. They're gone. I agree with JD on this one. How he states it. If you get put on to death row, you get one appeal. You go through your appeal process, and it would be like, we're sentencing you to death. Okay, appeal. You get 1 week to get that evidence. You go through the appeal. If your appeal falls through and you don't get your appeal, the next week you're executed. Simple as that. Well, we shouldn't be wasting money. If there are people that can be reformed, they're not people that are dangerous to society. You're working at a labor camp for 2 years and then you're out. 3 years and then you're out. 6 months, depending on your crime. I also believe that if your crime, if you have a federal crime and it's not a violent federal offense, tax evasion, money laundering, something that's non-violent, that restoration of rights can happen. It just takes time. You have to still go through an appeal process. They have to sit there and go, okay, yeah, you're not committing these crimes anymore. You're a good person. Here's your rights restored. I believe that should be allowed. If you're a violent criminal, maybe not so much. Listen, you went to jail for beating people to death. You've reformed. You're a good, upstanding person. We're still not going to give you your rights back. We don't want you with a gun. It does. Like I said, you do one appeal and then that's it. But you have to, again, with that, you have to look at the crimes. And then also you have to look at certain other things. Like, you can't do it multiple times and get your rights restored multiple times. I would sit there and go, you do it, and then you clear and you're good. And you've proven that you are an upstanding citizen after so many years. will restore your rights, and then you go and fuck up again. Guess what? You're not going to have your rights restored ever again the rest of your life. You know, you have to have caveats in everything. You have to cover your ass on everything. There's a lot of nuances that should be like obvious, but people aren't going to look at it as an obvious. You go, okay, you can do this, but if you fuck up, you lose this. You can get this back, but if you do anything here, you lose that. Again, you go back to jail because of something, even if it's a misdemeanor, even if it's DUI, sorry, you lost that, your rights again. You were showing progress, you showed that you could, restored it, and then you went and got drunk and got pulled over by a cop for drunk driving. Yeah, sorry, you lost your rights. The caveats are your just in case someone fucks up. You can restore it, but this is the caveat. You do anything after this point, you lose them. The caveats are to remove everything. Again, we're doing it the opposite way of, you can do this here, you can't do this, but if you do it this way, you can get away with it. We do it in the opposite way. We need to do it. Well, we're doing it in one way. We need to do it in the opposite way. You can have this back, but, and then you make it an extensive. You make it so it's like they don't want to fuck up ever. That's how you do the caveats correctly. Your caveats shouldn't be, this is how you get away with it. Your caveats should be, here you go. And if you do any of this laundry list of fucking CVS receipt of fuck ups, you lose that privilege. Again. The biggest thing there is nonviolent crimes, because there are things that it's like, if a person gets, goes to a felony federal prison because they fucked up on their taxes and they lose all their rights. Like, they slightly fucked up on their taxes. Now they're fucked for the rest of their lives. Even though they were doing their taxes and everything, or their fucking tax person was doing the taxes and fucked up, and they go to prison. That's a federal offense. They lose all their rights. That I'm okay with. You go to prison for domestic violence, I'm sorry, you're never getting. You're always going to have that looming shadow, period, end of story. You're never going to get anything back. That's how you differentiate. Because, again, fucked up on that. Now, granted, best case scenario is we just get rid of the IRS and you don't have to worry about that. You don't ever have tax evasion crimes ever again. We can deal with that. That's a different story. Yeah, no system's perfect. You have to pick and choose those things. Again, you make sure that the caveats are, you fuck up after this, you lose everything. Even if it's something simple. Maybe not a speeding ticket, but something reckless driving, DUI, like misdemeanors that could cause harm. Yeah, sorry, you lost your rights after that. Yeah, you got your rights back. No, you lose them again because you were stupid when you drove drunk. You have, again, your caveat should work the opposite way. You get this, but you lose it if you break this. Not what we do, because our system is so ass backwards of, You go to jail for this, but if you do it this way, it's perfectly legal. No, I've still got an hour-ish left. An hour-ish. Yeah, we're pretty good. Social media fucked us. And the news. News really fucked us over. News really fucked us over. Again, no system's perfect. You have to have something. Because if we don't have caveats, then we can. Here's the other issue. Then we come into the I'd rather have 10 innocent men put in jail for rape than let one rapist go. Like you get that system where someone just says, "Oh, he did this," and then they're in jail. So again, no system's perfect. Caveats have to be super broad to screw people over in an aspect. It can't be simple. You have to break it down. The other thing is you can't, if you do a caveat in any aspect, the caveats are this, and you can never alter these, you can never change these, you can never do anything against these. Again, that's the hard part, because we've got a flawed system where we can create laws to change everything around. That's the hardest part, is making sure that everything is in a sense of this is this, and this is this, and this is this. Period. End of story. You do this, you do this. You get this crime, you serve this time. You do this, your punishment is this. Period. End of story. So you have to have that, but we don't have that because we allow anyone to essentially get into any form of that. Yes, I know, I'm talking. Position of power. They don't have to have a good sense of morality or a sense of like want. They can just do it because they want a better paycheck. And that's the biggest issue, is not just looking at a justice system, it's looking at the whole system as a whole and breaking it down and figuring out what's broken. And the biggest breaking point is politicians doing this for a living and just wanting a paycheck. They don't care about the laws they're passing or anything like that. They just want their paycheck. That's where we have to start it there before we can break down anything else. He is screaming at me. Yep. There's a lot of, again, in order to fix the system, you have to look at where the system's broken at its root and fix the root. And the hard part is the root is the deepest part and is so corrupted and is being covered up by everything else that it's like you can't cut out the corruption without killing everything. So you have to systematically repair it, which is harder than it should be. It's way harder than it should be. And it will never, again, no system will ever be perfect, and no system will run perfectly 100% unless you force it, and then you're looking at other aspects. Simple as that. Some really harsh aspects, which might not be a bad thing. Not gonna lie, might not be a bad thing. Not saying we should, but some of those benefits are starting to outweigh the negatives. Just saying. Yeah, people aren't going to listen to that. As much as makes sense in my head, there's doesn't matter how we look at it. There's so many ways to go about fixing it, and common law is actually a great way of fixing it and repairing it, but there are too many people that are just we have to remove them. I am. Have you seen how people are? So, but anyways, let's get into this. All right, so this one, this again, like I said, we've had a lot of Midwest safety. The Midwest safety officer was shot in the head and refuses to give up. So if we start seeing way too much blood, I'll have to pause and cut out the bit. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes. So we're gonna see what Midwest safety has for us. This could be a play one. It could be a good one, easily. So let's check out what Midwest has for us.
This officer has no idea he's about to walk right into his worst nightmare.
Sir, come here for a second, please. Because I asked you to.
No.
Okay.
For what? What I do?
Because I told you to.
What I do?
Well, you passed a counterfeit dollar bill back.
Well,
What the fuck was that punch? Sorry.
Pass a counterfeit dollar bill back.
well.
Dude, you throw a punch like a girl. Seriously. I know girls who can fight better than that. Throw it like a little girl. Just there was like no power. You deserve this face. You deserve this face.
Behind. Put your hands behind your back. 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 Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Get on your stomach. Shots fired. Shots fired.
He was zapping him, got shot. Popped that guy a few times. Oh, that guy is screaming. He got shot.
Dispatch, I've been shot.
I gotta go. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay.
Give me a medic.
Oh, that's a decent amount of blood.
I've been shot. I need a medic. You're good. I'm behind. I've been shot. I've been fired. I returned fire. I need.
He's breathing, barely.
Medics.
He's hurting though. This cop
Everybody
is
stay
cruising.
inside. Stay inside.
All prisoners responded. He's been shot.
Clear the air. Keep talking to me. Keep talking to me.
Stay right there.
He got shot in the head, so
Stay right there.
just as a reminder, everyone, it could have been a grazing wound. Your head is very bleedy. Unless it's like an actual puncture, which if it had gone into the brain, more unlikely, unless there's a metal plate or something, you dead pretty quickly, but you could get cut and you'll just bleed a lot. You won't lose a lot of blood, but it is very bleedy. Your head is very bleedy.
I'm behind. Please.
She's like, he's still very breathing. The cop's like, I got it. Don't worry. He moves. She's dead.
Hurry.
Just keep talking to me. We're on our way.
I've been shot on the left side of my head. I can barely hear my earpiece.
Oh, he got. Ooh, that's an air. That's an air shot. That's probably like ear. Grazed the upper part of his ear. Oh yeah, that's like near a blood vein.
I need you to stay right there, okay? I know you're not, and I appreciate it, okay? You're. He's got a gun under his. He still has a gun under him.
Okay, I got him. You okay?
I don't know.
Okay.
Damn, that's this was blood right here, coming down that. Yeah.
No, just wait for more crews.
Okay.
Get gloves on and put pressure on the wound.
Load him in your car and go.
He's shaking from A, blood loss.
I'm waiting for more crews to get here.
B,
He's still breathing. I know he is.
Adrenaline.
We got medics coming.
Oh yeah, 100% jaded. Yeah.
I got
That is funny thing about 22s. Again, 22s. Bullets do weird things. Sometimes 22s won't have enough power to penetrate, but they'll rip through the skin. And that's like super blady because you just got blood pouring out. Everyone's like, oh, he's going to die from blood loss. Yeah, if not treated, but like as bleedy as it is, it's not a lot of blood coming out. It's just very bleedy. It's weird. Head wounds are weird. Okay. Still, that's scary.
Okay, you're okay. Go with him. Come on, let's go. That's my taser. Okay, come on. Come on. We do not have him. We're going to the valley. I have him in my car. We're going to the valley. You okay, brother? You okay?
Oh yeah, that's his left side fucked up. I'm not showing it because his ear and everything fucked. His ear, the left side of his head is just bleeding.
You okay, buddy? You're gonna be all right.
Keep talking to me. Good tourniquet. Wonder where he got shot. Just tourniquet his. Just put the tourniquet around the neck and wrench it down really hard. You know, it's fine. No, never tourniquet a neck. Ooh, he got him. Yeah.
Try not to choke him with it.
Yep. That's the gun right there.
You actually got him the suspect in the neck. Nope. Dude, you could have gone to jail for counterfeit. Well, no, this is probably a felony here. He's probably not supposed to have this. I guarantee you, the right here where the serial number is, that's been shaved off.
The ramp walk on 35. They're clear.
Yeah, it's been hitting the neck here.
One here, one here.
We're getting off Perry Ludlow now.
Damn, that officer got 3 good shots off.
Go get something real quick.
You got a gun offer? Yeah, I got it in my pocket. I didn't touch it with my hands or anything.
You cleared it. Okay.
No, I haven't.
All right, what pocket is it in?
My left pocket.
Right here?
Yep.
All right, switch legs real quick.
Yeah, this cop made it here quick. He was like, "No, I'm gone." Come on, officer. You know you can't open that door. Just so you guys know, if you don't know, because a lot of people don't realize this, the back of a cop car, the inner door latches don't work because they are disabled. They are specifically when they're being converted to a police cruiser, they pop off the door handle and then they take essentially the tensioning wire and disconnect it from the handle, so the handle can never actually be used from the inside. Does it happen on every cruiser? No, because there are cruisers where we've seen people open from the inside, and that shouldn't happen because they're supposed to. That was probably someone like, I don't want to fucking do it. It's good to go. Send it on its way, which then you get those cases. But yeah, if you're ever in the back of the police car and you try and open it from the inside, it won't work because those handles don't work. Before they release a police cruiser back to like the public when they sell them off, because it's cheaper to replace it than repair it. They do repair it before, so it's safe for the road, but it's cheaper to replace it than constant maintenance because maintenance being too high on it. They go in there and reattach them so they work correctly, but yeah, most police cruisers, those back doors don't work like that. They only work on the outside.
All right, come on.
Yeah, that's their worry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's an ear gone. His ear's gone.
Can we get his belt off from somebody?
Yeah. I got it. Let him get through the door. We'll get it.
Don't worry about your belt, honey.
The officer's like, fuck, I'm gonna have to clean my shop. Holloway, you better live.
You got it, okay?
That's probably what he's thinking there. He's like, shit, I gotta clean this before I get someone in here again.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, bud. Yeah, I see. That's like an entry and exit room in this thing.
He's got one on this right shoulder, and it looks like one on the other.
All right, hey guys.
Oh, he got through on the neck, back of the neck. This guy might be paralyzed from the neck down.
Get some seam tape. Yeah. I want all this taped off. Every bit of it.
Hey, stay right here. Just stay here.
If he lives, he's gonna be.
Stay right here.
There's a chance he's paralyzed from the neck down because that's like through and through. That's spinal injury.
Who is it? Yeah. Who? You good? You alright?
Come on, okay?
What's his name?
No idea.
He hasn't given us anything.
We got 2 gunshot wounds.
He's alert, kind of. Yeah.
Because they said it's 3 shots, and it sounds like one of them's through the neck and it's through the back of the neck. So, yeah, this guy, I almost would rather him just die, because that means then we're paying for him being fucking medically disabled because he can't move.
He's alert, kind of. He's talking. He got shot in the head. He's talking.
What?
He got shot in the head. He's talking. He's alert, kind of.
Where you at?
Can I do the help?
Can you knock on some of these doors to get their name and where they live and if they saw anything?
All right. Did you see or hear anything?
I didn't hear nothing but the sirens when the sirens started.
You didn't hear any shots?
I didn't hear none of that. My kids were saying they heard. I'm like, I didn't hear that. I mean, I was in the midst of cleaning up, so I didn't hear none of that.
I know you guys are fired. You know if
Should have been vacuuming kids. Going, oh, I heard shots. Kids, you didn't hear a shot. Oh shit, you did hear shots.
you hit him. Did you guys on the ground? He wasn't moving. He's on the ground. He's down. You guys are down. I don't know if he's on traffic stop. I don't know what he's doing.
It looks like an alarm Did you know him?
That's my neighbor, so I called the mother. I ain't seen nothing or heard nothing. She should be on her way.
After the suspect is transported to the hospital in critical condition, his cousin shows up to the scene.
Oh, of course, the cousin shows up.
Come on, man.
The usual suspects.
I just gotta call my cousin when shots come in.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't come in here. The crime scene. Can you go park over there for me?
Did he make it? No.
As far as I know, they're working on him. Okay.
Last I heard, he was okay. Go and park over there for me, okay?
Okay.
The usual suspects showing up. Yeah, he was a future doctor or astronaut or whatever. He was the next Albert Einstein. That's why he was trying to pass off counterfeit money, and was probably carrying a gun illegally. You know, future doctor and all.
Hey.
Yeah, because it seemed pretty chill.
My sister just called and said my nephew.
She drove under. The issue with small cars. She drove under the fucking caution. How do you? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, how do you miss the caution tape? But it's the usual suspects.
Okay, well, this is crime scene. You can't just go through.
Yeah, he seems like
He's being worked on, as far as I know.
the cousin's very much the. Hey, I heard he was shot. Is he okay? They're working on him. Okay. He might not have the same tomb. There's a cop shot him 3 times. Or he might change as soon as like, cop shot him 3 times. Yeah, well, after your cousin shot him, oh, motherfucker should be dead. I swear, if we ever, I'm sure we've had some, but if we ever get one like that where it's like, just cop, and then you hear like the family member, is he alive? They're working on him right now. Fuck, tell him to stop working on him. Let him die. We can't do that. I don't know. Let me go back.
I'm the aunt. My sister just called and said my nephew just got shot.
Okay, well, this is.
Oh, she's this is the aunt, so probably the cousin's mother, or a different aunt. Who knows?
Crime scene. You can't just go through.
Is he okay?
He's being worked on, as far as I know. You can't just drive through.
Where can I park? Where can I park?
On the street right there is
Right
fine.
here?
You can wait with him.
But I can't.
Oh, okay. So it's the son. So that the one cousin is the son.
One person we're gonna have to be worried about, his sister. She's dramatic, over dramatic. If I see her.
Oh my god, this cousin is so chill and so awesome. Thank you. Him coming up to the officer and going, "Hey, by the way, when his sister gets here, she's going to freak out." That's true too.
You're coming. I'm gonna call for you.
Okay.
My mother was on the phone too. But at the end of the day, you know what they're gonna say? We need you to pay for it again.
Oh, he's tired of his mom. He's tired of his cousin, sister. He's like, I already know where this is. I know where this is leading. I'm going to give you a heads up when she comes here, but I know where this guy's kind of cool. He seems like a respectable member of society. He's just done with his family.
He who wears the crown heavy as head is heavy.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's heavy today. Tomorrow will be what? You got mental illness too.
How old was he?
Can't be no more than 37.
If they won't let me nowhere near your house, they won't let me nowhere near your house.
Yeah.
Mama.
I don't know if the ambulance took him or what. What they say, Nate?
Nothing.
Jen on her way. The ambulance took him to the hospital?
Jen is the only one that can go in, and they have no information.
That was his mother. She's on her way.
Okay. If and when she gets here, I don't want her to try and just drive through here. I gotta talk to people before anybody.
You see me try.
I know.
You told me to park over here. I don't know.
Well, again, the guy he's seen here on the phone, like trying to call it his aunt, like, hey, he's probably trying to give her everything. Amber lamps. Oh yeah, these are old lamps. These, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I miss these lamps. The old amber lamps are just, they're so calming and so soothing when you're driving and everything. Yeah, there's a yellow tint, but you know what? They're nice. Not these fucking bright ass LED lamps.
I was trying to go to her house. Did
This
the
is about
ambulance
to be
take
a
them to the
shocker, I know,
hospital? What
right?
hospital should we going to?
At the moment, I don't know. They were working on it the last I know.
She just lost a damn child.
The suspect, 40-year-old Antwain Lowe, survived his multiple gunshot wounds after being transported to the hospital in critical condition. The officer shot in the head, 34-year-old Thaddeus Holloway, also survived after suffering a gunshot wound that struck his temple, traveled underneath his skin, barely missing his skull, and exited through the back of his head, tearing a left temporal artery.
That, okay. Ooh, that fucking sucks. That's why it was super bleedy. Oh. That's wonderful. But that sucks. The fact that so it went his temple and then went under the skin and then traveled through, missed his skull completely.
A major artery supplying blood to the scalp, which caused profuse blood loss. Both Holloway and Antwain survived due to the quick response of the police officers, effective communication by dispatch, and medical treatment by the fire department and medical personnel at the hospital. Holloway initiated the stop on Antwain in the first place due to an investigation involving counterfeit money being used at a nearby Dollar General. After the quick struggle, Officer Holloway was incredibly alert enough to be able to return fire, radio dispatch for assistance, direct nearby civilians to safety, and stay on scene long enough for multiple officers to arrive to secure the area and provide medical aid to the suspect. Officer Holloway's actions that day have since earned him multiple awards, including the Top Cops Award and Citizens' Choice Award presented by the National Association of Police Organizations, the Officer of the Year Award from the Montgomery County Association of Police Chiefs, and the Axon Police Officer of the Year Award from the International Association of Chiefs of Police. Following the incident, which occurred in September of 2021, a $1 million bond was set for Antwain, and he was indicted on the charges of
that's $100,000.
Assault on a peace officer, felony assault on a peace officer with a deadly weapon, felony assault on a police officer causing serious bodily harm, felony carrying concealed weapons, felony having weapons while under a disability, and felony possession of cocaine. 2 months later in November 2021, Antwain pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. Then, 7 months later in June of 2022, a judge deemed him competent to stand trial. Antwain then entered a plea of guilty to all 6 of his charges, and he was subsequently sentenced to 31 years to 36.5 years in prison, which is the maximum sentence he could have received. Later,
I'm not guilty because I'm insane. Well, you're pretty fucking competent to stand trial. I'm guilty.
in 2024, he attempted to appeal from his convictions, contending that his counsel provided ineffective assistance. However, his contention was overruled due to lack of merit. Officer Thaddeus Holloway has unfortunately since had to medically retire due to his injuries he sustained from the incident, which included traumatic brain injury, memory issues, intense head.
Oh yeah, you can see. Oh yeah, so it was. Oh, that was super low. So it went lower and went around. Yeah. Like, I'm glad he survived, but yeah, he's hearing because he couldn't hear, which makes sense. So that means damage to the nerves over here. Vision loss makes sense. Optic nerves are over here too. Tinnitus, ringing in
headaches,
ears.
having trouble finding words, ringing in his ear, and hearing and vision loss. Memory issues, intense headaches.
Yeah, memory issues make sense. So he got fucked up from this. I feel bad for him. I'm glad he survived, though.
Having trouble finding words, ringing in his ear, and hearing and vision loss. He joined the National Guard in high school and was deployed 3 times before serving as a Dayton police officer for 9 years. Local reporting details his reflection of the incident.
The bullet hit right here on my temple and traveled underneath the skin and then came out here. The news was told that I was grazed, and I will forever hate that word now because I was not grazed. You know, I'm just hard-headed, and the bullet basically bounced off my head. I was in my head thinking I'm gonna die. It makes me feel guilty that I survived and some of them didn't. And it just makes me realize that, you know, how dangerous being a police officer is. My goal is just to be able to take care of my family, whatever that entails. Whether it's going back out to the streets.
He's gonna have a good pension, though.
Going a different avenue. I just want to make sure that I'm still here, still able to take care of my family for, you know, a long time.
That's a crazy one. I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy one. Again, still, I'm so glad that he survived. He's gonna get good disability. Thankfully, he will have good disability on that. because of what it is and the high profile. The criminal would have been better off dead. He, like, a lot of them are going to look at him and go, like, a lot of criminals are going to look at him. There's going to be some that are like, you tried to kill a cop? Nice, nice. I know a lot of them are going to be like, so how are them legs? How's he feeling down there? What do you mean? You're about to be my flashlight. And he's going to hate his life for the next 36 years. Probably going to die in prison. Because he's not going to be able... He's going to act tough one time, and he's not going to like it. Shanked fuck. I shouldn't say that, but we all know it's true. He's not making it out of the prison. Sucks to be him. Oh well. This is the shit you get. Yeah, the cop's super lucky to be alive. I'm glad that the cop survived. That's the main thing. I'm glad the cop survived. Because that is a hyper, like, that could have, if the bullet had done the weird thing and when it entered, instead of like traveling against the skull and exiting and just like keyholed and decided to go in, he could have been just dead on the spot. Which then the cousin was not, that man was not going to survive his next encounter with the cop. I still laughed. I'm not guilty because I'm insane. Yeah, you're competent to stand trial. I plead guilty on all the charges. Really? Like, watch this one here. This is like 5 months ago, but I haven't watched it because I don't know how bad it gets. So I'm looking at some of the recommended on the side. I'll do this one another day. Just because this one's like 45 minutes and it'll end up being like an hour and a half. Yeah. True. Very true. Anyways, we're going to check out another Midwest safety for tonight. This is going to be the last one for the night. Animal where? Animal welfare check escalates into chaos by Midwest safety. All the Midwest safeties tonight. I'll have some of the others tonight. We do this. But let's get into this. Columbia County Sheriff. Okay.
An officer is called for an animal welfare check at a residence with multiple dogs inside after knocking with no answer except for the dogs.
Puppy, you get down. You get down
Oh,
off
the
that
pupper.
table.
The homeowner returns to the house and the officer makes contact, not knowing what he's about to find on this man's property.
Hello. Hey, Kevin Jones with the Sheriff's Office. Brent?
Yeah.
Hey, so yeah, just I guess, welfare concern about the animals. Could I see the dogs?
The one I just put a leash on him. He's hates people.
Okay. Kind of one of the things I do, let me just explain what I do in these types of investigations. I just make sure, you know, you have food and water. I kind of feel around the ribs, see that they feel okay.
Oh, they're fine. Hey,
and that, you know, they're not bare bones, which they don't look to be, but you can, it's easier when you feel through the coat. Is that okay if I do that? This is the one that's a little, okay, the other ones are fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at the poppers.
Pretty good, God. You feel pretty good.
Oh, look at the poppers. So an officer coming here for check. He seems pretty chill. Like the only thing evil ex-wife
You do. Hi, puppy. Hi.
wants the dogs. I know, same.
Hi. Hey. Oh, hi.
Oh, the puppers.
Oh, we're friends, aren't we? Yeah, you feel pretty good too. Can you just grab a hold of the collar? Okay, thank you.
He's really protective of my son. He's getting better.
Okay. Could you just show me their food and
Oh, he is. So there's the one that's a little more aggressive. I know that type of dog. I've got one here.
water?
Yeah, it's right around the corner here.
Okay, thank you.
Right there, food and water.
And you got another bag somewhere, I assume. Where?
That bag is right there.
Oh, hello.
I gotta buy another bag.
Oh no, you look good there. See water there.
Want to see something else here? I got a whole bunch of beef bones out here.
Beef bones. Oh, for them to chew on.
There's a whole
Saw a ton of beer and soda cans.
Cool.
Okay.
That's cool. So.
And the chickens are around the corner here.
Yeah,
More
could you
beer
show me
cans.
those?
Okay.
Yeah, they all feel pretty good. They're definitely not skin and bones or anything.
These are my chickens and ducks. I don't know.
Oh.
Water. Were you here when I was by earlier?
No, I just come back.
Oh.
Damn it. Let's go. He slipped out of his collar. That's the first. Come here.
He's all excited. He's got company.
Come on, we'll just put you in the house.
All right, well, animals look pretty good to me.
Never shortage of food, so.
That's good. Brent, I guess the only remaining concern I have is all the beer cans and beer that I see everywhere. You have an open case for not consuming, possessing. Or all of your open cases have.
Ooh, he's on probation. He's on alcohol probation. He's not supposed to be drinking. Ooh, that's not good.
That.
Oh, God, they're not. They've been here for a long time. I haven't took them in.
Okay.
I haven't went to the dump in a f***ing year.
That. Okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate. That's a possibility. Hasn't been to the dump in a year. Hasn't taken it to recycling, stuff like that. I can get that. I get that. I can be pretty lazy sometimes too. But that's a lot of cans over a year. That means they would have had to have been there at least a year, if not longer, 2 years. So, and when was your probation started?
Okay. Yeah, so you got a lot of garbage stacked up. You don't have any more in the home?
No.
You wouldn't mind me checking your fridge then, would you? Making sure you don't got cans in there, no nothing?
Well, yeah, I would mind that, I guess.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
Because there are cans in there?
There probably is for other people, whatever.
So you do have more beer in the house? More cans
Yeah,
in the
beer.
fridge, it sounds
He's
like.
super nervous, yeah.
There's some.
Okay.
He's
More
not
Busch Light,
even,
I assume.
he's not looking at the officer. He's trying to, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like
Can
that.
I help
For
you get rid of
others,
them?
If you want to.
Because you got 4 felony open cases that say you're not to consume or possess.
oh geez, he's got felony cases, not to consume or
Roger,
possess.
pup. Down you
Yeah,
go.
he
You're
can't
okay.
he can't even have. Oh, he's just excited. He's just an excited pupper.
Well, I don't.
Sorry, what's that, Brent? You want to hand that?
Yeah, felony cases. Oh, that's so rough, Murray. That's so rough. You again, people who harm animals. I say that as my cat's screaming at me. People who harm animals are some of the lowest people on this earth. They really are. Have a good night, Supernatural. Yeah, if he's got felony warrants or felony cases for alcohol, that means he's like multiple DUIs and potential DVEs, and drunken disorderlies. Like he has to have like 2 of those 3 like stacked on. There's other cases that you can have that are like drunk in public, stuff like that. But he has to have multiple stacked on. They don't become just like, oh, well, you were driving drunk. This is a DUI. It's like the DUI plus a domestic violence while intoxicated. That becomes a felony case. So, yeah.
Me and I can take it out.
Well, that's just
And a long time in jail if you're caught possessing something.
Pop,
You're
gotta
not
get
supposed
back in
to.
the house. Come on, bud.
Come on, Roscoe.
Come on, buddy.
He probably won't come in now.
Wants to play.
Come on, Roscoe.
Oh, Roscoe.
Hi, Bobby. Are we friends now? Are we friends? Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Oh,
Oh, he's okay.
they're such good boys.
Oh, you're okay. Come on, Pop. Come on. Want to try and get the lead and bring him in that way again? Did you grab the lead? Why don't we try and bring him in with the lead again?
I'm fine. I just gotta go back to work. So
Okay.
I'll get him back in.
Well, Brent, here's the deal.
Multiple
you do have an
awards.
open case.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
For what?
Cop, officer, I don't like your hand being there because one good push. Oh. Yeah, you have to be super. Yeah, you'd have to be super alcoholic to get that deep in charges, and yeah, this is like risk of losing your fingers.
45. Send me a second. Step out, or you're gonna get obstruction too.
No, I'm not under
You're under arrest.
For what?
For multiple felony open cases.
No.
Brent?
Get out.
Brent? Knock it off. Get out.
You get out.
I will not.
Hold on. I'm scratching my cat, and Creamsicle is now cleaning me because it feels really good. And his sandpaper ass tongue. Sir, that tickles and hurts at the same time because you keep licking the same spot. Stop. Stop, sir.
Roscoe.
You have multiple felony cases. Get out.
He does.
Move.
No.
I knew this was going to happen. That's why I didn't want.
I really hope the cops boot is in the doorway, which is why he's so leisurely has hand in the doorway where you could lose fingers.
That's why you didn't answer when I was here the first time. Don't make me bust through this door, Brent. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Get the hell out.
Brent, don't make me bust through this door. I will bust through this door. Get out. Hey! Brent, stop. Stop or you will be tased. Get on the ground.
You stop.
Stop or you'll be tased. On the ground now.
Ooh, good tase. Good tase. Give him the zap. Give him the zap.
3345 taser deployed. On the ground, on your stomach, or you will get tased again. Get down. Hands behind your back.
No, I gotta get my dog in here.
3345. He's on the ground, been tased. Stop touching the probe.
Yeah,
Get on your stomach, hands behind your back. On your stomach, hands behind. Hey!
Oh.
33.
The dog just bit the officer. That looked like Roscoe. Oh. That's not good for Roscoe.
45 multiple taser deployments. He's on the
Hopefully,
ground.
hopefully it was a nip,
Hands behind your back!
like a shock nip.
Let my dog in here.
I will get your dog in.
No, you
Hands
won't.
behind your back.
No, you won't.
I will. I just got bit by your dog.
I told you that would happen.
Stop touching the pro.
Yeah,
Get on your stomach now.
a lot of time tasers don't work.
I will get your dogs in here.
I can't glitch. Yeah, a lot of times tasers don't work because there's way too many factors. If the person's a bigger person, bigger gentleman, bigger woman, doesn't matter. If there's a lot of fat on the person, taser's not going to work. Doesn't have a good way of connecting the electrical currents. If it's loose clothing, granted, never makes impact with the skin. If they're high on something or drunk, might not work. So there's too many small little factors. You can say that, yeah. Yeah, if they're fucking fat, electricity does not go through fat very well.
Get on the ground.
I am.
No, you're not.
Insulated. I mean, that's a good way of putting it, because listen, if you're insulated, can't be electrocuted. If you're skinny like me, I mean, it's a little bit of a bigger gut. I'm still working on getting it back down to a 6-pack. But if you're skinny like me and you get 2 probes in your skin, you just lay down. You're done. If you're fat, you got some insulation. Like electricity through rubber. You're not going to feel it. This guy's fighting him.
What are you doing?
So fucking hard.
Get on the ground.
And you can tell he's hit the prongs enough that at least one of the prongs is not connecting anymore. So it's loose enough, because when he shocked him, he just kind of looked at the officer like, wait, what are you going to do now? The officer's like, well, fuck. All right, I guess we're going to ground. And you know what's the worst part about this? Because we keep fucking defunding and saying, oh, cops can't do this. Cops can't do this. Fucking rear naked chokehold him. The guy pass him out, cuff him. He's good. He's out cold. You cuff him. You get him in the vehicle. There we go. But no, you can't do that because, oh, they won't be able to breathe for a brief second. Yeah, I'm choking them out and making them fall unconscious. Kind of the point. So they stop resisting so I can get them in cuffs. So we can get them to prison. But no, now you're making me do more work. Yeah, adrenaline is another factor too.
Ow! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
This guy's fighting him. You just choke him already. Now he's getting. Oh, dude, if you're sicking your dogs on the officer, that's a good way of getting your dogs fucking euthanized. And now you're a piece of shit for putting your dogs in harm's way. He probably is. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
Come on, get him, Roscoe.
Stop. Tell the dogs to attack the officers. They're going to get euthanized, and you won't have any dogs when you come out.
Yeah.
Again.
Walk away from him.
Drop the knife!
Oh, he's got a knife too? You pull a knife out? Yeah. Throw the knife away.
Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Fucking tase him again.
Get in, Roscoe!
There we go. Just redneck and choke hold him. Pass him. Make him pass out. Make him pass out.
Get off the ground!
Just make him pass out. Let him see black for a brief second. And then you can fucking... Poor Roscoe. I know he wants to protect his owners, but the owner's kind of a piece of shit. The other two are like, play.
Hands behind your back now. Hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
Yeah.
Stop resisting.
Oh, the guy got cut pretty badly there. Roscoe's more or less, he's doing the nip to try and protect the owner, which I get. Most cops are gonna be like, okay, I get that. Like Roscoe's not trying to like viciously bite. It's more like nip bites to try and get you off the owner. Most cops are gonna be like, okay, not major. If Roscoe had bit and clamped down like a hard bite, if the cop had shot Roscoe, I would have been like, I feel bad for the dog, but the owner's a piece of shit for letting the dog be that way. You know?
Ow!
Back off. Twice. He's been inciting the dog to bite.
Back up.
Beware on.
That's actually a smart thing to do. Pepper spraying dogs. And he didn't go directly at the dog. He just went in the general direction. That's good because dogs will run away from pepper spray because it's too spicy for them.
Dog I've seen multiple times.
We sprayed the dog too. Am I bleeding anywhere on the backside of my arm?
Yeah, you've got broken skin. Not bad. It's that black and white one. It's not friendly.
3320. Just for 1043, I did get bit by the dog as well.
He did say that that dog is a little aggressive. So
are you okay?
Are you okay?
Brent.
I hope so too. It seems like Roscoe's just like a puppy that doesn't know better.
Are you hurting anywhere? I see you're bleeding a little bit on your hand. Are you bleeding anywhere else?
I don't know.
Okay, let's check you out, okay? Where'd you tase?
They were both upper chest.
And you're okay otherwise?
I think a lot of that just from like them fighting.
Brent, can we sit you up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
A lot of that blood's just from them fighting.
Okay. How about we get you to the front of the house? Can we do that so EMS can get you checked out?
Yeah, as soon as I get up.
He's all right, puppy. But if you bite me again, you're going to get sprayed again. I'm going to lift you up, okay? Ready? What? Hey, back off.
Almost bite.
I can't. You don't listen.
Yes, you can. Tell him. Tell him you're okay.
Let's go. Can we at least try to get him in this door?
We will get them in the house.
Can I have a drink of water or something?
We're not getting you anything right now. They got to get you checked out.
My name's Austin. I'm with the ambulance. What's your name?
You got me on the keister and on the thigh.
Arm bleeding still?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Search him really well. He had a pocket knife. I tried to pull.
So he got nipped. It sounds like Roscoe's more of like probably still a young pup, probably like a year old. So the bites were more nips than anything. They weren't enough to break his skin. So hopefully that's a good case to not get euthanized. It's more or less puppy. He doesn't know better. Owner obviously is not the best at training the dog to not bite people. So I mean, it's like our dog now. Harley's a sweetheart. He's a big sweetie. He just doesn't like. He doesn't like the cat. He doesn't like Creamsicle. So he barks because he smells Creamsicle on me and doesn't like Creamsicle doesn't like him. But he's warming up to me. It's still very. He barks. Granted, it's more playful barks. Like he'll bark and then he'll come towards me and I'll kind of jolt towards him real quick. And then he's like, oh. And he jumps back and he barks. And he comes close. he gets like really close, and then we both just stand there for a second, and then I'll do the quick playful movement towards him. He's like, oh, okay, play, bark, bark, bark. And then when he knows it's over, when I start walking away and I don't pay attention to him, he's like, bark, bark. Okay. And then he's cool. He's getting used to me. He just feels more like the barking's playful with us, so.
It out of his pocket, and then he starts.
I don't think it's 100%. I think some of it is still like him not liking me because of that, but that's besides that.
Slowly carrying just a puppy.
Being below, that's funny.
The windows gotta be closed.
Defaults.
The bathroom doors gotta be closed.
Well, we're not going back inside the house with the dog biting us.
You won't let me just go at least close the window and the door?
No.
I'll try to see what I can do to close it from the outside.
They're not going to unhandcuff you when you're under arrest.
Then it's going to have to stay the way it is.
He's going to run out.
Well, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have fought with us.
Well,
we're not going back in your house with your dog. Your dog has bitten both of us. We're not letting you out of handcuffs.
I told you that was going to happen.
Okay, well, you shouldn't have fought.
And you shouldn't have been telling the dog, get him, Roscoe, get him. Yeah. Multiple times you yelled that.
Because that added you extra charges.
I want to say I thought I gave him a run for his money.
Let's not even joke around about that. You understand the consequences that potentially could happen.
You're like the babies, you know, right?
Well, it's never going to happen again.
I misses the dog.
Hi, baby. Shh, it's okay, baby.
Come on, Roscoe. Get your bone. Come on, let's get the bone.
Come on, buddy.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Your car.
Oh, and my phone.
Tammy.
Yeah, come with me, Brett.
Who's that?
Oh,
and my phone.
Tammy.
The ex-wife. Oh.
Can I tell her what's going on?
We'll tell her. Pretty sure you have a no contact with her unless it's for child custody stuff. Is that correct?
No.
Yeah, I must have saw something wrong then. We'll verify that. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, so myself and another deputy got bit.
Are you okay? I'm
yeah,
so
no, we're
sorry.
fine. Is Roscoe vaccinated?
I had taken him in personally. I don't remember the date, but he has his rabies. Why was he outside?
And we were trying to arrest Brent, and in the process, multiple people got bit because Brent was fighting with the deputies.
He called me and he said that they wanted to come and do a check.
So he was telling you when he called you, if they're going to play games with me, I'm just going to go run and hide or
yeah,
something?
That's what he told me. And I said, don't be stupid. I said, just talk to them. If they want to look at the animals, let them look at the animals. But I said, make sure you tell them about Roscoe. He's a rescue.
Could have been issue.
I'm sorry.
So Ross, so he's a rescue, probably had a bad owner beforehand. And then he's not the greatest of owners. Just that doesn't help. Like Roscoe seems like a good boy. He's just a very protective.
If something needs to be investigated, it needs to be
Right,
investigated.
guys, a clown
He came to
car.
our apartment last week. He was like peeking in our windows and said he was going to break the window and get in our apartment. And my son was so scared. I was going to call you guys, and he's like, "Mom, please don't. I don't want to have to go to jail again." I'm like, "But
don't ever hesitate to call. I understand the situation behind it, but
yeah,
let's get to the hospital."
All right.
According to court records, this suspect, Brent, was charged with resisting obstructing, 2 counts of felony aggravated battery to a peace officer causing serious bodily harm, and violation of probation. He is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Once Brent starts yelling, "Get him, Roscoe," now I'm looking at this a little differently, because Roscoe didn't just randomly decide to bite somebody. From what we can see, his owner was actually encouraging him to go after the officer, and a dog that size can do some serious damage. Depending on the dog, a dog bite could be somewhere around 150 to 250 PSI, which is enough to tear muscle and tendons, break small bones, or even cause nerve damage. Now, luckily, these bites look pretty quick, but if Roscoe had clamped down and started shaking his head, those officers could have been hurt a lot worse. Now, animal control still has to look at the whole situation. Was Roscoe acting defensively? Was this an unprovoked attack? Or was his owner basically using him as a weapon? But based on what we watch, it's possible Roscoe won't be considered dangerous from this incident alone. But Brent yelling, "Get him, Roscoe," could create much bigger legal problems for him down the road. And you know, I never understood when people say, "Oh, he's friendly, he won't bite." Listen, a good dog can still become dangerous when the wrong person is the owner.
It sounds like, because the thing's going on still, it sounds like animal control's looking at it and going, okay, it sounds like Roscoe isn't the issue, it's the owner. The owner's the issue, so Roscoe should be fine. That's the thing. But, and here's the big but, is situations like that, if the owner's telling the dog to get him, that could that could get the dog euthanized because you're using the dog as a weapon. Luckily, it also looks like because of how Roscoe bit, it was more of nips, like quick bites, and ran away. Like their nips to go, hey, get off my owner, get off my owner. Not trying to harm, but trying to get you go, hey, you're hurting my owner, get off the owner. That's more defensive. Most sports are going to go, hey, Doc was acting defensively. It didn't know better. Owner didn't help the situation, but it was more of a defensive bite. So we're not going to do anything against the dog, but we're going to add charges to the owner because the owner definitely didn't help the situation. So sounds like Roscoe, from what we see and hear, it sounds like Roscoe will be fine. But at the same time, it's like one of those things of, if it had been worse, I think if skin broke hard, they would have been like unfortunate. Yeah, true. Most cases, that is true in most cases, but there are cases in which this is one of those weird cases where it's like the owner is like, the first nip is a defensive nip, okay? Defensive bite, okay, cool. Bit me, whatever, fine, blah, blah. After he said Roscoe get them, that is using as a weapon, and he's going to get more charges no matter what on that. But if it had like done serious damage, broke skin, serious damage to the officers, that's where they would look otherwise. But because it didn't, they probably are going to be like, he didn't break skin, or like he broke skin, but it wasn't major or anything like that. It was like slight bleeding, stuff like that. He's fine. More likely, Roscoe, it sounds like Roscoe's going to be fine on this one. Owner's going to get extra charges for attempting assault on a peace officer with a weapon, because you can use the dog argument as a weapon. Because the other two were really chill. So that's not going to look good for him. That's the big thing there, is it's not going to look good for him. But like, I feel like Roscoe's probably going to be safe in this one, because the officers, they're more annoyed and pissed off that they got bit, but it sounds like they were fine, so probably nothing bad's going to happen to Roscoe. It's more or less Roscoe's going to have to go to the ex-wife and, get trained correctly. But hopefully, again, we don't know anything, because I think, when did this happen?
An officer is called for an animal.
Oh, this is May 24th, 2024. It sounds like court proceedings are still going on, or they've released him and everything like that. Because it's been a couple of years since this, so he's probably just chilling in jail. That gets weird there, hun, because technically it's on the property. So property-wise, you're allowed to have your dog without a leash, and the dog technically slipped the leash, and the officers saw it, so they probably were like, you saw that the dog was slipping the collar and leash, so was the collar on good enough? Yeah, you can kind of fault on that. But since it was on his property, it's technically legal. I'm not 100% sure, because this is Columbia County, so I don't know their laws. They might have different laws. That's the hard part, is every county, every city, every little bit has different like laws and random bullshit. So it might be like in this case, in this county, dogs are allowed to be off their leash in your own property, even if it's not fenced. But in the county next to it, you have to have them on a leash if the property isn't fenced in. You know, there's there's no uniform. No one does a uniform, which drives me insane because there's so many random little bits like that. So that's the hard part, is because it's in these each county or city or town has their own municipal codes in how this goes, depending on if it's city or town officer or county officer or whatnot, kind of changes certain things. That's one thing. Again, like most of the areas I've been around, if a dog's without a leash, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are, like in certain areas. In the areas I travel in my state, if a dog's not on a leash, instant citation. But I do know there's a couple of counties in my state that, as long as they're on the property, they don't have to have a leash. So there's like those random nuances. There's nothing uniform there. No, I get that. It's just, it's the law. So the law isn't just like police enforce. Animal control is a form of law enforcement. It is just a law enforcement that is in certain it specifically focuses on an aspect, which is animals. Furthermore, animal control wasn't the one that were called, it was the police that were called for this. So now, so that changes everything, because it is a welfare check on animals done by the police, not animal control. Which, again, different laws, different aspects, different everything. But there are certain things that are like, hey, dogging on the property without a leash in this specific town, in this county, is allowed, even though it's not a fenced-in yard. But a town next door, even in the same county, or sometimes counties supersede towns, just depends on the state. Again, there's like fucking nuances everywhere that's annoying because it's not uniform. Because there could be a town in a county, the county says, hey, your dog, as long as it's on your property, even if it's not fenced in, does not need to have a leash. But the town next to one town goes and says, hey, you have to have your dog on the leash if your yard isn't fenced in. If it's not fenced in, it can be on without a leash. Also, you have to pay us $50 per animal you have on your property. Again, town, county, town, city, county, state. They all have their own variances of a law. Like the state goes, hey, this is a law, and then the counties go, okay, well, we take that law and we're going to interpret it this way, and then city interpret it this way, and then a town interpret it this way. So that's law enforcement. And then you have animal control that goes, hey, and they interpret it a different way. So there's nuances. In this case, this is a law enforcement officer, the police officer, doing a check. If it were animal control, it'd probably be a different aspect completely, in a completely different situation in that aspect. So this wasn't just an animal welfare check, it was an animal welfare check plus a seizure on warrant. Like that's where it gets like, again, we have so many different like moving parts that need to all work together and have the same cohesion, but that never happens. Because again, you have animal control falls specifically state versus depending on where you are, state, county, city, town type thing. But anyways, that was Midwest Safety, everyone. Go check them out. Yeah, again, I'm not sitting there going, hey, blah, blah, you're wrong on this. It, like, when it comes to animal control has its own aspects, you know. It comes down to what is state law. The animal control falls in that aspect. But because this is now a police incident as well, police follow their own roles and have their own things. It gets fucking stupid. And again, if there's no uniform, it's annoying. It's always annoying. Because there's always something. Always like, well, no, we interpret it this way. We interpret it this way. Have one interpretation. Call it good. That's never gonna happen. Alright, anyways, everyone. I'm gonna call it. I am going to call it for the night. Because I have never gotten to do this. We're going to do a certain person. So, alright, everyone, we're gonna head off for the night. Over on Twitch, YouTube Kick. Everyone, go give Keen. Oh my god, I cannot. Go give Keen some love and support tonight, everyone. He's over on like all the platforms, I believe. So give Keen some love and support. I will be back on tomorrow, and tomorrow we're just gonna be I should be a little bit more normal. So what we're going to do is we're gonna play some games tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be playing oh yeah, yes. Go give Keen love and support over on YouTube as well. But yeah, we're gonna head off. We're going to right over to Keen. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. We're gonna be playing some NT tomorrow. We got new characters, a new character to pull, repulls, live and active, and everything like that. So we are going to do that. Thanks, Siki. But yeah, we're gonna head off. I will catch everyone later. Thanks everyone for swinging by, and of course I will see you guys all later. Till next time, everyone. Take care.